Let me just have a look at the standings for this season so far. There's the standings. Oh, it's a bit of a wipe at the moment. Oh, actually, that's the last season. I think we've got people starting to ready up. I know everyone's here. At least I think everyone's here. Shouldn't take too long before we start getting people on. It's nice to be back here, to be honest. It's nice to be back actually commentating. It's been a long time. And who am I joined by today? If you'd like to just introduce yourself.
You are joined by BZH Jake.
An old driver in Division 5, funny enough. Obviously took a hiatus due to, well, limited availability, but he is here with me today, and we are covering the Circuit Catalunya in Spain. As it stands right now, it's a beautiful track. Difficult one, though. I do find Spain can be quite harsh on tyres. It'd be interesting to see what kind of approaches we can get from a couple of our drivers out here today. As it stands in the driver standings, we have Stars in first, with Days Freak in second, Immortal in third, Aaron in fourth, James coming in at fifth, Biscuits in at sixth, Mando in at seventh, Thor eighth, and Madame ninth, Daniel 10th, Tim 11th, Brit 12th, your former teammate, Emotive Carrot in at 13th, Dave in at 14th, Dabbing Squad in at 15th, Liam in at 16, BRL Slicks in 17, then we've got Kabuki in 18 and Lisa in 19th, and finally Alves in 20th. Not a great season so far from Aston Martin.
I do think that Stars can win the championship today. I think P6 I think he needs.
It does look that way. He's currently
P7 in the fastest lap.
Yeah. He's currently 80 points clear, so
it's basically done, but it's just about wrapping it up today. Should we hope he can do? Yeah.
I would say it's definitely something that he's going to look to do. If we just go look at the constructor standings, though, in Division 5, very quickly, it's looking pretty much like a very dominant performance from the McLaren team. They're not too bad from Red Bull.
The McLaren have been really good this year. I think the driver pairing of Mando and Stars has worked quite well.
I'll say they obviously.
There was a point where they were the two. Yeah, there was a point where them two were both right at the top.
I was going to say they're doing quite well for themselves this season. Now, I wouldn't write off some of these other drivers into this race. Obviously, Days Freak, as you know, has a good bit of pace to him, as well as Immortal and Aaron, and even James himself. I could argue would make a good argument for Spain. I think the main thing we need to come down to is going to be tyre strategy.
Yeah, I agree. I think that on pure pace, Immortal is very fast.
He's just a very quick driver.
Yeah, he's very quick. I think he needs to maybe try and work on his starts as well. I think that's what lets him down, because then when you get stuck in traffic... Is it a Ferrari? I can see a man moving around in Ferrari, but he's gone back into the garage.
Missed Adam Moore on his outlap. See what he's got himself out for here. It is just an outlap, so we won't be timing this one, but yeah. Spain, beautiful track. There are some very, very quick straights, specifically that home straight as we come up towards the checkered flag. But a lot of tough turns in here as well, and I do think when you come through here on hot tyre temperatures, which Spain is known to do, we could see a fair few spin-outs.
So either I have a glitch or BRL Silver is coming out on intermediates. I think it's just a...
Those are inters, I'll be honest with you.
Okay.
Interesting approach.
He just wants to save his mediums, I think.
He's keeping their mediums nice and fresh. I don't know what kind of weather we are expecting. Obviously, we'll have to see where that takes us. But an interesting approach here from Slicks.
It's nice weather, so I don't think he's expecting rain anytime soon.
No, I don't think the Inters are going to be too much use at the moment with this lovely, lovely weather we're having in Spain here today. We're just about to.
Makes you want to go on holiday there, doesn't it?
Oh, I would love to go on holiday. Nice little Benidorm, I reckon. About as British as you can go. Hot lap coming in now from Adam as he just flies down this home straight, reaching a speed of 200 before he comes into this braking corner. No, just missing out on a 199 there. Takes first couple of turns relatively well. If he's able to hold it around this banking straight, he's going a bit wide here. Obviously, he does set a purple sector 1, but I'd be very surprised if he didn't. See how he takes his turn through sector 2. He holds the car quite nicely. He gets a decent bit of speed coming out of it as well. I do believe that Slicks behind him is also on a hot lap. However, on them intermediates, I'm not expecting the most.
No, he's honestly, he's doing better than I thought he'd be doing. So
I would say he's not. I mean, he's been completely lost by this Alfa Romeo, I'll be honest. But I was expecting him to maybe have been around the chicane around now. So it's not a horrible time. So he comes into these a couple of 90-degree turns here through sector 3. Takes that one relatively well. How's he going to handle this here? Oh, he's gone on the curbs a lot there. That's going to lose him a lot of time. Looking, it's going to be a 119, maybe a 120. It's a 120 on the dot almost. Not fantastic, but obviously it is a first lap. There's always room.
And it's on mediums.
This is also true. Now the driver in the Inters. Oh, this is going to be a 125.
A little bit slower. Yeah.
Oh, 124. He needs to get in the pits now. I wouldn't have even bothered registering the time on those, I'll be honest.
Don't think that'll be enough to get him into U2.
Not a chance. Oh, he's gone off the track here as well. I don't know what.
There's a bit of a mix-up there with the McLaren and the Ferrari. They're both sort of just saying you go, no you go, no you. There's also
Slicks,
come up
Slicks is still not on the track. Just rejoining now.
Good.
We do have a 119 set by both Eddie and James here. Let's see what I believe Kabuki's coming through on a hot lap now as well. Let's see what he can get through out of this Alpha Tauri. Beautiful car this season. It's going to be a shame seeing that longer. But the other one's
but the new one's very nice though.
It is. There are some beautiful cars coming through next season. What's your favourite?
That'll be Merc, I think, for me.
That Merc is gorgeous.
Yeah, they've got to stay with the black liveries.
They're just so much cleaner. The silver's not bad, but I don't know, there's something about that black, it's an intimidating car.
Yeah.
Red Bull look the same as always. Annoyingly, McLaren have lost their Google Chrome wheels that I love so much. As a fastest lap by Kabuki coming with a 119.5, I expect we'll start see times going up a little bit towards the end of Q1 and the beginning of Q2. Obviously not pushing themselves too hard right now, just trying to do enough to get by.
Yeah, that's it. You don't want to mess up your tyres too much either in Q1.
Exactly. We do have almost a full grid here now, though. 19 drivers. I do believe I'm seeing 2 from Alpha Tauri. I'm seeing 2 from Aston Martin. I believe... Who was the only person in the road out here today? It is Mercedes. No, it's not Mercedes.
Is it? Is it Alpine?
I believe it might be Alpine. Yeah, I think it's just Thor. Validated lap from Slicks, but he is rolling his way into the pits, rightfully so. Now this will be someone I want to keep an eye on. Stars is here on a hot lap. Obviously, currently in position to win the whole thing today in this McLaren. The Google Chrome wheels are flying around sector 1. That's the pace we're looking for. I wouldn't write off his teammate as well, who is also just about to finish his lap. I'm just going to jump on with him and see what kind of lap he can set as he flies to the sector 3. He takes that very wide though.
I think we've got fastest sector 1 from Stars then.
I would say I am surprised, but it's come to be expected at this point. Mando is handling these turns very well though. That is going to be quite nice throughout the back end of sector 3 as he just comes down this home straight. We should maybe see a high 118. No, 119.3. Not bad. Obviously setting a fastest time. I'm expecting that to be beaten.
Got another purple sector 2 now, so...
Yeah, this is looking like a quick lap here from start. Let's see how he handles these 90s. First one very well. How's he going to handle the second one? Goes on the curb a little bit. That's going to slow him down a little bit. Does get a lot of speed coming out of that banking turn. Now that's going to be a 118.
It's
surely.
Looking good. Oh, that's brilliant.
A 118. What a lap.
Aaron 1-2.
Much quicker. It's looking like a McLaren 1-2. However, I could see that split as we start to see Immortal obviously on a hot lap now as well. We have Aaron just coming out of his out lap as well. We've got a lot of quick drivers out on the grid right now. Be interesting to see if any of these can look to break up that McLaren front line, which could be very difficult to get past.
And Wee Biscuits has joined, so I think, if I remember rightly, he was Alpine.
That's a full grid?
And, full grid, yeah. Full grid and Div 5. This is the place to be.
Div 5 is always the place to be. We've got the vibes, we've got the racing, we've got the action. They're guaranteed safety cars in Spain. I refuse to see otherwise. Just have Immortal coming through these 90-degree turns. Now, taking this very slowly. Has he gone on low fuel mode? No, he just took it very, very slowly. It's going to lose him a lot of time there. Oh, it's a very slow lap anyway. He must have span out at some point. That is a 1:43. Yeah. No, he's going for the hot lap now. Okay.
Yeah. I think he was. I think he must have just. He might have tried to go around slower to burn a little bit more fuel.
That could be a good point.
He wasn't using his.
Away.
Yeah. Using the RSF. Oh, it's gone back down to 9.
Oh no! It was nice having a full grid while it lasted.
We made the most of it for 30 seconds.
The vibes were there. The Having squad putting up a very impressive 1:19.5 as well. That could possibly upset the McLarens later on in qualifying if they look to improve on that time any further.
And Mando is saying that we have a 93% chance of rain. So that's really going to make things interesting.
Rain in Spain is going to give
for the
these drivers pain. This could be very, very entertaining. I'm all for a bit of rain. Rain and Spain is action. There's going to be plenty of safety cars. Purple sector 2 here from Aaron though. We might be looking to upset this McLaren front line here. Obviously, has been quick throughout the season. It's currently sat in P4 in the Drivers' Championship, though only 3 points behind Immortal. Could be looking at a very quick.
Oh, that's a brilliant.
Depending on how it takes this, that's a fantastic exit from the sector 3. Got to be in the 18s, surely. Oh, just in the 18s. Does take stars off of pole as well. Obviously, it is Q1. Like I said, it's not going to matter, but that's a quick lap.
So yeah, I think these drivers that are doing the 119s, certainly the 118s and low 119s, I think they'll probably be okay now.
I think
Q1.
I think it's 120s when we're going to start looking at problems. We even have like drivers like Days hasn't even come out. I know when I was previously commentating, he had a knack for just not commentating. Days seems to have a habit of not coming out for his qualifying. I don't know why he chooses to do this. Might be a strategy of his own. Get driver of the day guaranteed by going from P20 to like P3. Does a good job of it.
He's all about the individual accolades.
He's not here for the trophy glory. He's just here for the ego boost, and I'm all for it.
He is just Harry Kane.
Hello, we have a Red Bull driven by SLR Raikkonen coming through. It doesn't look like it's a hot lap though, because the ERS is not going down. It might just be trying to burn some fuel right now, leading up to the next lap. We have Immortal setting up a gap between them McLarens as well with a 1:19.2 now going into the pits. I think most of these drivers are just going to sit it out, see if they can just relax. Aaron is just getting his car into the pit as well. Some of these drivers are going to need to set time soon, or we're going to have problems.
There's an Aston Martin in the wall. We've just had a purple Sector 1 from Brickrit.
Oh my god, the Aston Martin driver, your former teammate, coming to put on a show here.
Well, that's why I wanted to spectate him, a little bit of old time's sake, and he's putting this out.
I think he's heard Jake's on the scene. He wants to show you what he's made of. See if he's now the front driver.
He wants me back.
Alpha.
Yeah,
could be,
that's it. He wants my seat.
He's proving
he's getting a bit of. He hasn't set a purple Sector 2, but yeah, he's getting slipstream. If he can, that Aston Martin can not get in his way too much.
If he can whip out here in Sector 3 off of that the aero stream, he could be quite good. Though he's not
I
taking these
think
turns
Aston
too
will be going into
fantastic.
the pits though.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh,
I don't think
no,
he
he's
can
staying
get
out.
off it, though.
Yeah, he's a little bit too far away.
It's going to be a 120. It's a shame off of that purple sector 1.
It's almost making me think the game was lying to me with sector 1.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. It's known for its graphical errors.
Yeah.
A lot of these
Who was our friend in the intermediate? That was Silver.
That was Silver. Eddie Drag with a spin out and has just rear-ended himself into a barricade. Interesting approach there.
Days Freak is on his outlap.
He's moving. Finally.
This is the man that I wanted to see because he's going to want to ruin everyone's day, or well, not everyone's, Stars' day.
It's what he does best. The American is here to ruin people's days and enjoy himself. In a British car, nonetheless. Would have been running for him to be in a Haas. That would have been my guess.
Yeah,
but
he needs to be given a Haas seat.
He
Maybe
needs to be given a Haas seat. Make it happen next season, please. I want the arrogant American in a Haas.
I think he's just invalidated though.
He has. I would kill for the arrogant American to be put in a Haas seat. That would be, honestly, icing on the cake. There is still a standing still car of James though. Oh no, he's back moving again.
There's a Red Bull, I think there's a mobile in sector 1. Oh, he's back on the track now.
Bull of Raikkonen. Funny name. Not exactly matching the same pace as his counterpart Kimi. But a 127.
Doing enough to keep himself in
now.
Or going into Q2 rather.
Saying that though, when you've got Days Freak who still has to qualify
I think Days is out, isn't he?
I don't know, he might still have time. He's got 4 minutes left.
Sorry, yeah.
And this is hot lap as well. Only invalidate his out lap.
Terrible commentary from me there. He's doing it on mediums though.
He is doing it on mediums, but obviously he has been quick throughout this season.
Yeah.
I don't think it's going to cause him too many issues.
No, I think he should be okay.
I reckon it's going to have to be mid 120s to stay in this right now.
Yeah, I think
anything above that, and you're looking.
Raikkonen and below, I think need to be getting a bit worried. I think Adam and James are going to be okay.
Yeah. I was going to say, I think 125 is going to be a safe spot right now.
The Ferrari is now on softs.
Not quite the inters he came out with.
If he's done a 124.8 on inters though, I think we're in for a treat here.
Could be quick. Has only registered 4 points this season so far.
He's got a cool helmet.
Does have a very cool helmet. So does Days with this beautiful little purple number. Hopefully that Mercedes isn't in his way here. Nope, it is off the track facing the wrong way. He's just coming through sector 3 right now, just taking these turns very well, just like he did on the last. Oh, that's well as well. See if he gets any speed coming out of this. This could be a 119. It should be enough for him to get through easily. So 120, it's slow.
Yeah, that'll do.
It's enough to get him through, but it's slow from Days. Immortal retired.
Well, this is on the mediums though, so.
Very true.
I think he's done enough there.
Motive Carrot's one we need to keep an eye on. Oh no, let's not keep an eye on Motive Carrot. I've just seen the time.
Dilder's just done a 119.8, that should be enough.
Just going to keep an eye on 198 on the dot as well.
Yeah.
Last driver I'm going to keep an eye on here is Gravedigger. Obviously just coming on their hot lap now in this Red Bull. Red Bull not having a fantastic performance here at all.
I think Raikkonen, Brickgrit and Alves.
They're all out, I think.
Well, Raikkonen's okay, but I think they need to come back out for another one.
I think it depends on Grave here. If Grave sets a good time,
James is going out for another one.
Really could be in trouble.
Yeah. Sector 1 is not purple, so.
I'm not expecting amazing things, but I'm also not seeing Grave on the leaderboards. This could be a debut race.
Maybe.
I'm not seeing him in the standings at all, so it's looking like this.
We should have done our homework.
It's not on the standings. This looks like it should be one. But yeah, homework is needed.
Homework has not been done. As a teacher or trainee teacher, I should be doing
sector
better,
2 here.
That's brilliant.
Hard sector to beat.
Sector 2, yeah, I was about to say. Sector 2 is another one. Wee Biscuits is here though.
ARS is getting low as well. Let's see if he can handle these last couple of chicanes very well as he comes through here.
That's not great.
Neither's that. How's he going to redeem it in this banked turn? He should be enough to get him through, though.
Yeah, I think we've got enough to get through. This is going to be on 119. Yeah, that's fine.
Comfortable P9.
If he didn't have get that first 90-degree turn, or second to last corner, if he didn't get that one wrong, because that slowed him down going into the next one, which slowed him down for the straight.
It's all to play here to knock out Dave's Freak. He's not going to have time to come out again, so we need Kimmy.
No, he's not.
Kimmy's not got anything. 2-minute lap here from Kimmy. But it's just a warm-up lap. It's a warm-up lap. He's coming through on the hat lap now. Emotive,
Carrot's going for it as well.
Oh, Carrot's DRS is looking
Grit
a
has
bit
decided he's not feeling it.
Biscuit has returned. He's going to miss qualifying, but we have a full grid again.
He's going to try and get around in 40 seconds. He may as well have just saved himself.
Fastest lap from James.
Go on,
That's
James.
come out of nowhere. Obviously,
He has got a bit of pace in him though, James.
He is a quick fella.
He's improved so much from just the start of this season.
He's definitely getting a lot of speed.
First started racing with him. Yeah.
Did have a bit of an incident with you yesterday in a different race.
Little
However,
bit, yeah.
Has been resolved since. For updates, Martin Odegaard has just scored against Chelsea. For anyone interested, fat W.
It's just an easy one, really. I really like this lap from Raikkonen, you know.
Yeah, this could knock Days out in Q1. It's not slow.
So the party pooper could have his party pooped.
He could be out right now.
Although James is ruining it for everyone so far. Although Stars can just finish third and walk it.
Oh, hello, he's taking. Oh, it's not bad though. It might be enough to get him through.
I think this is more than enough to get him through. Oh,
for 119.
Yeah, that's lovely.
That's a quick time from Raikkonen.
So Days is in trouble. Days is out now.
Carrot,
what's Carrot got?
It's all coming down to Alves. That's the only driver left on the track.
Who can, Alves and Carrot.
Alves doesn't have enough here, I don't think. It's going to be really close. Oh, that's unfortunate.
Oh.
Half a second out. Has Carrot got enough here? The final lap.
I think Carrot's 0.1 down.
ERS is miserable as well.
Yeah, I think Carrot's 0.1 down. I don't think we can get this right. That's
not slow in the end of the second one. The first, I don't think it's enough.
The entrance was brilliant.
That's not enough. It's a 121 almost.
Not enough. Yeah, 120.8. Yeah.
Not a bad qualifying though. We've seen some.
No, I really enjoyed that, to be honest.
Some big hitters are out. Obviously, Wee Biscuit in the Alpine is currently P6 in the standings, as well as his teammate also being up there in P2, both of which out in Q1. Interesting showing here from these two drivers.
Mando is doing a test lap setup change.
Oh, interesting. I wonder if we're going to start seeing some. Here's me hoping we can maybe see some clouds and maybe a little bit of precipitation coming through into Q2 and Q3. But we'll see how that goes.
For a male on top of qualifying, that's what I like to see.
Mr. Adam Moore is there. Didn't even realise.
For the same start to second lap. No, that just completely went under the radar, didn't we? We
don't know when that came through.
So enthralled with the battle for the bottom 5 that he's just come out of nowhere.
I never know when this lap came in. That must have been towards the back end, because when I looked up, James was top.
Yeah.
Very late showing there from
We were just so excited about Days being knocked out in Q1.
I mean, it's what he does, though. He loves to start from the back and work his way up.
Yeah.
He lives for it.
He keeps himself out of trouble, and then all of a sudden, next thing you know, he's just 4th. And it's like, okay.
Secretly, between you and me, I'm going to have to whisper it. He goes out in Q1 so he can watch the stream.
That's what it is. Honestly, can't blame
him. Don't blame him. The atmosphere's here. Do we have anyone going to come out early? Let's have a look.
I should have knocked myself out in Q1 earlier just to make the most of listening to you and Harvey.
Honestly, we're chatting about our favourite takeaways. Speaking of, while I've got you here, seeing as it is an honorary thing for me to do with everyone I commentate with, favourite takeaway?
Favourite takeaway? You know, I am a big fan of KFC.
I'll need you to set the scene for me. What kind of day are we thinking for a KFC?
It's got to be a Friday.
A Friday.
I like KFC. I can sing that rubbish song that Lando Norris sings.
Understandable.
I do like a bit of a kebab. Like, well, a friend of mine says it's called a German kebab, but I've looked up German kebab and it doesn't quite look like what I'm seeing. So just think French kebab, and then just Google French kebab, and hopefully that comes up.
Is it the one in the waffle?
What's yours? It's in pita bread. So you've got pita bread, onions, lettuce, tomatoes, and then sauce blanche, which I don't know what that is.
Some white sauce of some kind.
Yes, some white sauce.
It's like a yogurt sauce?
I honestly couldn't describe it.
It's really nice. Because obviously, kebabs in the UK, we have like a
I find it
yogurt
weird that
sauce.
there's not much bread usually.
Yeah, I mean, I'm a sucker for a pita bread with my kebab. Standard.
Yeah.
I think anything else is criminal. I see people get them in burger buns. I see people get them in just chips. Wrong. On a pizza, it's illegal. But
on a pizza?
Yeah, kebab pizzas.
Well, I actually like the sound of that. I really like the sound of kebab on a pizza.
I feel like it's the ultimate
Get me a
hangover
lactose-free
food.
pizza.
That's like the ultimate hangover food, I can guarantee it.
That food was created because someone was really hungover and someone else was asked him what they wanted to have. And he just said kebab or pizza, and he misheard.
It would probably be our good friend Samuel Heath, to be honest with you.
Yeah, that sounds like something he would have.
Oh, that's surely going to be invalidated.
Love the inside jokes on the stream.
Gotta keep him there. Gotta keep him there. You asked me about my favourite takeaway. I think that's difficult. We've got this lovely barbecue place near us called Smokey's Meat Shack. Ignore the innuendo.
Honestly, do you know what? That actually sounds really nice. I would go to Smokey's Meat Shack.
They do like a chipotle shredded chicken.
Right.
Lovely. Loaded mac and cheese.
That sounds a little bit too spicy for me.
It's not.
At the moment, you're not selling it to me like chipotle chicken and mac and cheese. This is a recipe for disaster.
It's sweet. It's not like a spicy chipotle. Very nice. You'll have to try sometime. Very worthwhile.
We've got a purple sector to it from Kabuki.
That is actually surprising.
But we might be having a purple sector too from Mando.
And I think we're about to get one from Stars as well, if I'm going to be honest.
Someone's out!
Oh,
I don't know if Daniel's spun it somewhere. He's lost his front wing.
Oh, Daniel, no.
Daniel's lost his front wing. Luckily, he's still in the race.
Kabuki with a 118.7, not what I
There's Mando.
Also a 118.7.
We have some very quick start to Q2 here.
I'm surprised they're pushing it this hard. I know obviously we've had some, it was very close towards the back end. But
and I get that there's more grip on the track now, but...
Kabuki was not one I expected to be up there, I'll be entirely honest. Like, didn't really do anything to amaze me in Q1. But, wow. That is quick.
I think I remember Kabuki being really fast last season, unless I'm getting him confused with someone else. I think he was with us last season. Yeah.
3 points on the board for him in AlphaTauri.
Right.
Could just be one of them drivers who
maybe he was a reserve driver for a while and he's only just got a permanent seat or something.
I mean, only true fans will remember my good friend
being here in other races, so I'm not too sure. That's a very good lap from Immortal, as we were saying at the start of the stream. Like, that was such a quick lap that it's just completely thrown me off my train of thought.
I mean, only realisers remember the People's Champion, my good friend Yuki, who made himself into P2 with 32 seconds of penalties and finished in like P16. That is the People's Champion in truth. But we do have some quick drivers out here now. He is the superior AlphaTauri driver though, I'll be honest.
Yeah. No offence, Kabuki and Liam, but...
that is the guy.
Yuki has our hearts.
He has had my heart since day one. Obviously was there for my first race. Kept it entertaining. We do have Stars.
That was a really entertaining race. Yeah, Stars is on a hot lap. And maybe not, actually.
I don't know.
Oh no, I think my game lagged because he went from being off the track to just being completely fine.
Oh, interesting. He seems to be struggling a lot here in Sector 3 though, I won't lie.
That was good though.
Not the first time he struggled on the entry though.
No.
It'll be a 118 regardless. 118.7 does put him in P4. Still doesn't upset that front 3 though.
No.
Very quick times.
But all Stars has got to do is finish in the top 5, really, or top 6.
It's basically
and
just
it's his.
finish.
Yeah. Stars can have a leisurely stroll around Barcelona.
I don't blame
Honestly,
him.
he could probably let everyone else have a couple of laps in front.
I was going to say, it's a beautiful place. I don't blame these guys.
Discover the sights, go see the big cathedral.
That time from Mortal's going to be very hard to beat. I do not blame him for just rooting himself in the pits right now.
Yeah. We got Raikkonen, who's gone on his mediums again, so he's backing himself to get into Q3 on mediums, which I really like. I like the confidence, yeah. It's like RSA Bocadillon levels of confidence.
It was a very quick driver, however, not the
and
best
in the Red
when
Bull.
It came to race.
So maybe it's something to do with Red Bull strategists.
I'm telling you, it's the Red Bull ego. You get in that car, something happens to you. You think you're the best driver on the planet. But not bad from Raikkonen. He's in P9. Does need to step that up, I'll be honest. It's definitely going to have to come out again just to avoid a risk, especially with Aaron not coming out yet.
Yeah.
Speaking of Aaron, though, he is on his outlap right now. He's cruising his car through Sector 3. So it'll be interesting to see what he can actually get out of this Mercedes if though. Obviously, he has been a quick driver since you were racing, so...
yeah.
Never really exactly wanted
to write off. I can't remember which race it was, but there was one race where he just blitzed me. I think it was Abu Dhabi.
I believe that Abu Dhabi was the one I was on when he was just comfortably 5 seconds ahead of everyone.
Yeah.
Here it comes. See if he can hit 200 before that first.
Got yellow in Sector 3, we've got a crashed. Raikkonen has lost it in Sector 3. Safe to rejoin there.
We have a safe re-entry, we're all good. Yellow flag though, but shouldn't be too much issues for the
Daniel's starting his lap now.
Keep an eye on Aaron here, who comes through Sector 1. Not a purple, so it's not going to be anything that blows minds, setting just above a 23-second Sector 1 there.
Yeah. Immortal's time's blown my mind already.
Yeah, I don't think
0.5 up on everyone.
I don't think that's getting beat in Q3, I'll be honest with you. No. I think if it does, it's going to have to be a blistering lap. Immortal's just so good coming through qualifying. Genuinely scary to watch.
I'd be shivering in my boots if I was still driving.
52 now in Sector 2. 52.7. It is a purple Sector 2. Aaron could be coming.
But maybe we're not giving Sorry. Maybe we're not giving Adam Moore enough credit because he came out of nowhere in Q1, and we didn't even give him the credit for doing the fastest lap. He might have been listening to the stream and been disappointed we didn't say anything about it.
So he's doing alright. He's obviously got himself close enough to a point where he's not worried. It's going to be a quick time from Aaron there. Just upsetting our good friend Adam Moore, pushing him down into P6 by 0.05 of a second. I think Raikkonen's the only person that needs to be worried right now. Maybe Liam as well. I think as long as you're bridging low 119s, you should be relatively safe. Or isn't the slowest
Daniel's
driver,
not looking awful here.
That's
as good as I thought it would be, the two Hasses in 8 and 9.
Raikkonen officially out now. Does need to get this car back out and register a time really quickly, or we could potentially lose both Red Bulls here, as Gravedigger is now also pulling in the... Oh no, pulling out, I think. Just coming out for their outlap now.
Yeah.
They can do here in this Red Bull. We do have an Alpine car just in front of them.
Thor out as well.
Thor obviously not the slowest driver as well, but was having a lot of technical issues the last time I remembered. Was having issues with his wheel, sound, a lot of problems with this car.
It's relatable.
So hopefully he can get a bit of control over it and put out a good time here for us today.
He's going to let the Red Bull go.
Interesting decision. I wonder if he'll try tailgate that car a little bit, just coming out of Sector 3 to see if he can get a bit extra speed coming through in his qualifying time. He's warming up the tyres right now.
Yeah, I personally wouldn't want to do that because it puts me off when there's a car in front of me. There's a crashed Haas.
There it is.
It's Daniel again. He needs to lower those tyre temps because this is the second time I think I've seen him backwards. Yeah, there's a McLaren coming as well.
That is a nice power slide he's just done there.
That was nice, wasn't it?
Style points for Daniel.
I'm watching Tokyo Drift.
Oh, he's... Honestly, I give him a point for that alone.
Oh no, there's an AlphaTauri coming. Get it out of the way.
He should be alright. I don't think he's going to be in the way. He's going to pick up with Thor now. Just coming through over here. This is a slow lap, but it's looking like they're just holding it for the hot lap that is about to come, as obviously this is an outlap. Just a graphical error showing otherwise.
I can't say I blame him, but Immortal
No?
has retired.
Yeah? I mean, I can't see 118.2 getting beat.
No.
The only reason he'd be coming out at that point is a victory lap.
Yeah. I think he should have retired as soon as he crossed the finish line, like mic drop.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And then just not even bother with Q3.
I think these higher 119s need to start worrying now. I think
yes.
couple quick times here from Thor, Grave, even Raikkonen, and you could be looking at saying goodbye to Q3.
Yeah.
Gravedigger has
I think
completely
Raikkonen's
lost
out. No, he's
Thor
not.
here.
It's Grave.
Gravedigger has completely lost Thor. They were right next to each other out on the outlap. Obviously, Thor choosing to warm up his tyres as opposed to Grave, who was just trying to get around as quick as they could.
We've got a purple sector 2 from Gravedigger.
I told you, there's something about this Red Bull, man. I don't know what it is.
Something about this Red Bull. Could it maybe be that they keep using the same livery?
It could be. I've seen the new Red Bull car next year. It looks exactly the same.
No way.
It's crazy. It's almost like it's the 4th year in a row.
No way.
That's quick. That's going to be a 118 or a 119.
This is very quick. Oh, what happened
slowed down a bit.
Because I saw a purple sector 2.
Unless
he's got a very... Maybe his setup is better for taking corners, but...
There it is. The mid to high 119s are out all messed up here. We could see a late redemption arc here from Eddie Drag, though.
We've got James on his outlap. We've got Eddie Drag on his outlap.
Going to keep an eye on Eddie here. Obviously, he's on a 128 right now, so needs to pull out some magic, to be honest.
Yeah.
If he wants it.
I wonder what Thor's going to do. Because he can't come in.
No. Thor's in a dangerous place right now. He needs to push his car.
I think he needs to slow this speed down, get some battery back and go again, because I don't think 119.4 keeps him in.
No, I think Raikkonen's given up. Don't think he wants a lap.
Is he?
No, Raikkonen's coming out.
Here we come.
A late showing. This is where it all comes down.
That's beautiful.
This is what it's all going to come down to. This final lap here. We are about to get Eddie Drag come through to start their outlap. This is the driver I want to keep an eye on.
James starting his as well?
I do believe James is starting his.
James, here we go.
This is where it all comes down to. This is crunch time.
5 minutes 37 from James. That's not
nice quick 5:37 there from James. Clearly he went and grabbed a coffee mid drive. Don't blame him.
Yeah.
Obviously Spain do a fantastic hot beverage.
Yeah.
Don't mind.
Which is surprising because I didn't think you'd beat them.
No. Do you know what though? I
wouldn't associate Spain with.
Do
you know what? I've just watched James absolutely ace Sector 1 here. And it's not purple, which goes to show how quick Immortal was.
Yeah, I was going to say...
Mando's on an outlap. I don't think you need to worry too much about it, Mando.
He wants that P1 going into Q3.
He wants P1, but he might be messing up his tyres.
I also don't think he's going to get around in time. Oh no, I've just seen where he is. Ignore me.
Yeah, I think he's okay. Kabuki and Stars have retired, so they think they're safe.
They should be alright. There are a lot of drivers out on the track here, though. Eddie is currently quicker than their previous time by a second.
Gravedigger won't make it out. Adam's not going to go for another one.
Eddie's quicker than by a second here. He could potentially get into these 119s and look to challenge, depending on how they take Q3, though.
Oh, James is putting up a masterclass here. This is fantastic.
Oh, I don't know. That's not bad from Eddie, though. That's not bad at all from Eddie. That could be.
That's very good, James.
Eddie's
take a bow
as well. Oh, Eddie!
Oh, just
up the exit in Q3.
Yeah, that's Eddie out. We could go for another one, I suppose, but
not with that battery.
What's Ferrari saying? 119 dead.
Yep, it's looking
like. So he's through at the moment.
Daniel needs to put up a masterclass here. He is currently quicker than time by 0.2. Would be enough to get him through. Daniel could be enough to get him through here. Is quicker by 0.2 currently coming down this final straight.
It's going to be tight. It's going to be tight. Oh, just about.
Got the right exit. Oh,
and he's out straight away.
Out again by Gravedigger. Oh no. We need a masterclass for Raikkonen here. This is the lap. Obviously, we do have Mando looking to challenge the pole.
Oh, Eddie's 4.6 down on his lap. Raikkonen's 0.5 up on his time though.
Mando's quicker than he was on last lap. He could upset James here. That's a very nice exit. Holds his speed well around the final bend. This could upset James
from the Red Bull.
It's not going to upset James. Not going to upset James.
I like that from the Red Bull.
Has Raikkonen got enough?
Loves
Raikkonen's got enough! Knocking out his teammate with a 119.
Yeah, no hard feelings, but they're going to be giving each other interesting stares across the garage.
Yeah, I'd say the paddock's going to be on fire with a couple of these late runners here.
7,000.
Hold up a second. I mean,
BRL.
it's not a relevant lap,
Slicks.
but Slicks is through on 5. A 118.7.
Oh, look at that.
Quicker than Stars.
Look at that.
I'm not being funny here, but Stars on Q2.
I don't think Stars is trying too hard for Q1 and 2. I think we're about to see a masterclass. I think Immortal's probably got it in the bag if he can pull another one out like that.
I say this pole's going to be hard to beat if he's putting up another 118.2. That's frighteningly quick.
Because what I think Stars is better at, I think, is race management as opposed to pace. He's got loads of pace anyway, but race management he's very good at.
He's very good at staying ahead of people as well. His defending's nothing to shy away from.
The only time I've really seen him be outclassed in that regard was Mando in China.
Fantastic race.
I've been watching all of them, but
that's going to do it for Q2.
So we're losing Gravedigger, Daniel. Mando reckons he hasn't got a 118.2 in him. I don't think anyone here does. I do think that's just that's an outlier. James's lap looked quality to me, and to say that Immortal's 0.3 up on him.
I was going to say, I don't know what they've done on that Ferrari. They've got a whacked a turbo in there or something. Got the nitrous in the back. That thing
so both Alpines are out then? Both the Williamses are out.
Teammate.
2 AlphaTauris, 2 Ferraris, 2 McLarens.
It's pretty much an even splitting, aside from Aaron just chilling there in his own. And the Alfa Romeo of Adam. Obviously your teammate didn't make it through this time. Oh yeah, James in the Haas as well. His teammate just missed out. I suppose the Red Bull as well of Kimi knocking out his teammate. No hard feelings.
I think Adam went slower in Q2.
For context, Arsenal are absolutely dismantling Chelsea right now. It's 3-0.
And in other news, the sky is blue.
Not going to complain.
Unlike
Frank
London.
Lampard. Yeah, Frank Lampard does not stay in a job much longer.
No,
in my humble opinion.
I really want them to sack him, you know. I really want them to sack him.
As an Arsenal fan, this is pleasant to see. A nice little London derby. Well, I say London derby with strong words. It's not really a derby when it's...
No, it's not really a derby anymore, is it? It's like Fulham or like Brentford or something.
Honestly, just having a kick about with the boys. I'm all for it.
Like a training session for Arsenal. I feel like with the way Arsenal were going, they needed to have a game like Chelsea to like...
We needed a big win.
It was Frank Lampard and his famous no defending. Anyway,
no defence.
I don't think the people have tuned in for our football takes.
Alfa Romeo are going to be the first drivers out here. We have Adam just cruising around, getting ready for his hot lap. Could be interesting to see what kind of times you get out of him. Has honestly surprised me here. I was hoping your good old friend, your ex-teammate, was going to be the main driver in Alfa Romeo. However, I do think
we're out in Q1, I think, wasn't it?
Just about. I think he barely missed out.
Tart.
I think it was a P16 by around like 0.01 or 0.02. It was close. But here we are. The Alfa Romeo is just going to come through sector 3, and then we're going to see our first time setting Q3.
I'm excited. I'm expecting massive things from Adam here. Eddie Drag is saying that's blazing fast about Immortals lap, and yeah, it is.
Yeah, I that wouldn't look out of place in Division 3, Division 2.
No.
Like, honestly, that's quick. I've not seen a time
is
like
crying at knocking out his teammate.
As you should. I think it's disrespectful.
Honestly, it's Paul from you.
It's shambolic to put your selfish self in front of your friend. Like,
that's a bit of a tongue twister, that sentence. Shambolic to put your selfish self.
Honestly, Timmy,
you should write a book.
Words. Write a book. What would you name it?
Tongue twisters.
Tongue twisters. I like it. Adam coming through Sector 1 as the fastest. However, there is a McLaren coming through just behind that I do believe is going to top it. Is the McLaren of Mando. Does not top it. Adam is
doesn't top it. Let's see what Immortal does.
Immortal doesn't top it either.
That's not Immortal. I'm looking at the wrong... Though. He's got an outlap. I was looking at the wrong Ferrari.
Oh, it's Slicks, and it is a purple
Stars, though. Stars. Purple. Go on, Stars. He's coming into his own now.
This is where... This is crunch time. This is where it all counts.
There's an Alpha Tauri coming. It's Liam.
Purple Sector 2 from Adam, however...
Oh, it went purple, and then it stopped.
Ah.
So I don't know if it's purple or not.
Well, we'll find out when we start to see some of these...
very quickly.
We
have a purple from Kabuki.
Wow.
Aaron's coming now. Aaron's made it go purple. I'm starting to think I'm having a graphics glitch here.
I don't know, maybe all these drivers are trying to one-up each other.
Immortal's gone purple, but this one I actually believe. Adam Moore 118.9. Not
as expected.
Awful.
I say I don't think we'll see many speeds outside of the 118s right now. That's poor from Mando. That's not bad from
Slicks 119.
Kabuki.
There's Stars. Oh, look at that.
There's a 118.3. That's going to challenge Immortal, keep him on the edge of his seat. I'm going to be keeping on Kabuki here to see how he takes on Sector 3. Doesn't take the first corner very well. However, how's he going to handle these second two? That's not awful. That's also not great. That's going to probably be a low 119, I reckon. Oh, it's going to be 118.
Chin Aaron, not a bad exit.
It's in P2.
See how Immortal does it. Not sure about Immortal's one actually.
Well, that's not a great lap from Immortal from what we expect from him. I don't know actually. Nope, yes, 118 too. Ignore me. I know nothing.
It's not quite as fast as the previous one, but
I reckon he can chop that 2 into a 1 though. I think he's got it in.
Yes. I think he has too. I think when we get into the final runs of Q3.
I think he's definitely got it in. Interesting to take from Raikkonen not to come out yet. I don't know if they're making some adjustments to their Red Bull. But might be happy settling for P10.
Trying to make a teammate feel better.
Yeah, I mean, it's a pity place of, oh, I took your place, I'll just not race. Be interesting to see if he stands still on the grid as well and allows his teammate to go past. We'll see how that goes. Blistering from Immortal again, though. It's not a surprise he Stars up there fighting with him, though. Not a surprise at all.
No. Stars is coming into his element now.
This is where it matters.
I've been relaxing in Q1 and Q2, now the serious things are starting.
I don't think you can write off Kabuki, though. Has been up there in Q1, 2 and 3, is known for being quick. Currently in low fuel mode, just trying to get it into the pits right now.
We can write James off either, you know. James was very quick in Q2.
I'd be very surprised if the top 6 aren't all 118s, at least.
I think James is going for another lap here.
Oh,
he's
I don't
got plenty of battery. No, because battery's going up. No, he's turned his battery off. Yeah, he's turned his battery off, he's coming into the pits.
Yeah, he's playing it safe.
That is very fast driving for an in-lap, James.
Yeah, that's risky.
Gonna mess up your tyres.
Absolutely burnt his brakes there as well.
Yeah. And now no one's out on track, so...
Boring.
People get to listen to us ramble for a little bit.
So about Frank Lampard. No, we've got some...
Would you rather have Frank Lampard managing your club for a month? Or have to have that kebab pizza that you hated the sound of?
Do you know what? Purely for the culture, I think at some point in like the next month, I'll try the kebab pizza and I will I'll give a review on stream.
I think you need to try the kebab pizza before the end of the season because the people need to know.
Yeah, what I'll do.
I need to know because I think it sounds brilliant.
In a couple weeks' time, I'll review it and I'll come back to you guys. I'll give you my verdicts. Hopefully with you on my team as well, so we can discuss the pros and cons. I really like the sound of that.
I
feel like most of it makes sense. Like you've got the bread, you've got tomato, you've got cheese, you've got meat.
Yeah.
Like it's all there. It's just like the order of it feels wrong.
Yeah.
I also feel like it would be a crime to not fold it as you eat it.
You think so?
Yeah, I think you've got to fold it to eat it.
We've got an AlphaTauri coming out.
We do. Is it Kabuki or is it Liam? That's the question.
It's Kabuki.
It is Kabuki, looking to upset that front line of Ferrari and McLaren. I think he's got it in him as well. Obviously, this AlphaTauri has been getting a lot out of it throughout this qualifying. Obviously, hasn't had the best results during the season. I don't know whether that's down to just not finishing finishing outside of the points or just not showing up to races.
Wakenan hasn't gone out yet.
I don't know what he's doing.
given himself one shot.
He really took his teammate's place and just mugged him off.
Yeah.
Was
it Cheryl Cole who said you've only got one shot, so make it count?
That is her. Also Eminem.
Was it? Yeah, you'd think I would have gone for Eminem instead of
I don't know. I like the Cheryl Cole pick. Because right now he's got to fight for this love, and by love I mean any position in the top 10 right now.
Yeah. Go on, Raikkonen. If I was going to make a prediction, I'm going for a top 3 of Immortal Stars and James in that order.
However, I'm gonna ride with that, and I'm gonna say if he comes out again, I think the man in your seat might compete.
Yeah.
Mr. Adam Moore.
He was setting the scene in Q1, like this is what's to come. Then Q2 was getting everyone into a false sense of security, like oh he's not on it.
He's rallied us.
Yeah.
I'm currently on the edge of my seat, waiting for this Alfa Romeo to come back out and shine.
I think the AlphaTauri and the McLaren have come out a bit too early, for my liking.
It's a bit empty.
They might be trying to get 2 laps out of it. So you know there might be Div 1 drivers at the moment. Like, what's this guy on about?
Kabuki is now crossing the line, beginning his lap. I can see him knocking that 8 off that 118. To be honest.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's going to be enough to beat Stars and Immortal though. Those are quick times.
We've got James out now on his out lap.
I won't lie, I would have loved to see Immortal come out for another lap as well. Beat that 118 too.
Yeah.
I think he
will. I think he's going to come out at 2 minutes 30.
I can see him coming out. I can, not in like a gay way.
Stars is starting his lap.
I can definitely see him coming out. No offence, Immortal. If you are, you know, fair play. 2023, each to their own. Kabuki coming through now, sector 2. Did not set a purple sector 1, so it's not going to be anything mind-blowing. However,
no.
See what we've,
but then, you know, it might be like a 118.3.
What's a purple sector 2?
Immortal's time is just, oh, that's a purple sector 2.
He's also almost half a second down.
Didn't we also have a purple sector 2 from Kabuki previously?
He loves that purple sector.
I'm starting to think that this is just his setup.
Oh no, he's messed that up badly. He's killed it. Well,
I don't know.
He took that exit was bad, but he might.
Oh, I like the look of this.
I don't think it's enough to top those two.
Outside my house.
Oh my god! Oh my god! What a time!
What a time!
Immortal, you need to watch yourself now, mate. You got someone running for you, and it is this beautiful AlphaTauri of Kabuki. Thought he messed it up going in sector 3, but wow, what a lap!
Now we've got the main man, Stars.
Question is, do you see any 117s coming out?
I'm not. Oh, I don't like the look of that. Stars.
No, it's quicker.
But his time looks good though.
It's quicker. No, it's not. Just behind.
Yeah, I think that exit. I think
he lost his grip a little bit.
Yeah.
I want to see someone get a 117.
James is the next car.
James does look like the next car. It could also be. Yeah, no, it's James.
James has gone a purple sector 1.
James, give me a 117 right now, please. I'm all for seeing this Haas fly around.
Saying, not purple.
He's on an outlap, I think.
Mando's just coming out. Adam's not purple, so James is the car to beat.
So we've got Adam and Slicks on outlaps right now, but we do... Oh, someone span out. I do believe it's Mando. No, it's not Mando, is it Stars?
It's
Stars. He's currently just in a wall. Fair play. He's driving into that
We've got another
wall.
Purple from James in sector 2.
This could be mind-boggling.
This could be, what are you doing in Division 5?
I want a 117 from him right now. I really want it. I need this sector 3 to be mind-blowing.
I love the look of this.
That's beautiful.
Oh, I love it.
Oh, I love that as well. James, give me a 117 right now, please. That's surely I'd be very surprised if it's not. Oh!
He's done it!
The 117.9.
He's done it!
I knew it had come. That's beautiful.
Here comes Slicks. We've got Slicks and Adam. Oh no, he's done a 6-minute lap, so yep, yeah, they're both on out laps, I think.
They're both on out laps.
So Mando next.
Yeah, Mando's
looking quick. No, it says 5 minutes as well.
Maybe he's on a he's on his outlap as well. Hey, who isn't on an outlap though? Aaron, who is currently 0.5 seconds quicker, 0.6 seconds quicker, setting a purple sector 2 there.
So that will put him above Stars.
I need this lap to be quick for you here. What have we got here from Aaron?
Q3 has ended, so this is the last chance
What's Aaron got in him here? Takes that very well. If he comes out of this corner by 1:14, he beats Stars, I reckon. I think that might be enough.
Raikkonen has not put in a... He's just put in a purple sector 3, though. That's good.
Oh, wow.
See what Raikkonen's got in his lockup.
Raikkonen needs something. That's not a great start.
That's Immortal into P3.
Oh, he takes... Do you know what? I don't mind that exit from Raikkonen.
No, I don't mind it either.
Though.
I don't think it's going to be enough to be on the front.
1:19.
Oh,
it's still
he's
the
next to his teammate.
At least he set a time.
He's next to his teammate. We've got a Haas. Or is that James? That's James coming in. We've got a McLaren coming in.
Adam and Silver are both quicker right now. Oh, Silver's binned it in the pit lane. It's all up to Adam now.
Slicks has binned it.
Adam could beat his time here.
Adam
That's a
is
1:17 as well.
good.
Ooh.
Not too bad.
Take Stars out. Stars in P6.
Yeah. So Slicks, he's not going to be doing anything else. It's just Mando.
Could Mando upset his teammate here?
Not enough to get him.
Mando doesn't upset his teammate, but he does start behind him.
His teammate. Yeah.
Ooh,
so
interesting.
That was a really interesting qualifying. I really enjoyed that.
Honestly, I could not have expected this. I would have thought Immortal would have been in pole with an 18 on the dot, but no, Kabuki comes through, interrupts that, and then James with a stupidly quick lap. Like, honestly...
That was very fast from James.
You three, get out of Div 5. You don't belong here. Go home. You're drunk. It's a joke. That's gonna do it for qualifying now. What a drive from a lot of the drivers. I need Slicks to retire his car. There it is.
This is the most excited I've been about a qualifying session for a long time. This is more interesting than real life qualifying.
It's been immense. And obviously, we have the front row seats. It'll be interesting when this rain comes in, though. Obviously, 93%.
The only person in a 1:17.9.
Well
done, James.
The arrogant American car of James just shushing the world, letting him know I'm on top. Gunther Steiner is honestly having a great time. He's loving life.
He's loving life right now.
He's throwing a party, a lovely German party, where they speak Italian.
So I've got an update from the kebab pizza, which I fear might develop into a theme. So a Div 4 driver by the name of Diverse Jamie has sent me a picture of a kebab pizza.
Oh no!
And I actually think it looks quite nice.
Okay, I'm gonna need a VAR check. I need this myself.
Okay, we will get a VAR check on it right now.
Whilst I'm doing that check, by all means, as they go on the entrance lap, you are welcome to read them out in reverse order. That does look really good.
It's the rain! I forgot about the rain!
It started with rain. It's
even more exciting!
Oh, it's a lot as well.
Thor is saying kebab pizzas are nice.
Oh, honest, so far I've got 2 drivers telling me yay. I've got another driver telling me he likes the sound of it. I'm not hearing any cons.
I like the sound of it. I do think that, I don't know if I said this before, but I think you've got to put it on a baguette. I think that would be stupendous.
Ooh. You know what you're talking about.
I think we need to get... Oh my goodness, we're starting already. That doesn't usually happen, does it?
Got a lot of drivers and their pit crews T-posing in the pits, just preparing their arms for lifting all these heavy tyres. Getting the warm-ups going. They are also phasing through each other, which is a bit interesting. Wow, we've got a big race here. That's a lot of rain. Puddles in the pit lane.
That's very rainy.
That is harsh.
Someone pressed ready early.
By all means.
And Liam is not happy about it.
I'm going to let you take it away in reverse order about the form of the grid.
So, at the back we have Wee Biscuit, who wasn't able to put a time in. Then, in the Alfa Romeo, Brit Grit, Emotive Carrot in the Mercedes, Alves in the Aston Martin, and Days Freak in the Williams. As for the Q2 drivers, Eddie Drag, also in Aston Martin, so not a great qualifying from Aston Martin. Dabbing Squad, that's Alpine, no, that's Williams, I think. And BVB Thor in the Alpine. Daniel P45 in the Haas. Couldn't quite match his teammate's pace. And Grave Digger in the Red Bull in P11. The next Red Bull, Raikkonen P10. We've got Slicks in the Ferrari. Liam in the AlphaTauri. And then the 2 McLarens of Mando and Stars, P7 and 6. Adam Moore in the Alfa Romeo, not AlphaTauri, in P5. Aaron in the Mercedes P4. Immortal, who we all thought, well, at least in the commentary team, all thought was going to be on pole. He's in P3 in the Ferrari. Kabuki, which was Silky's dark horse, the AlphaTauri, and then James on pole. And this is a very, very rainy track.
Honestly, the tarmac, the asphalt is soaked. However, I'm going to put in a prediction now, seeing as we've got some time while we wait for them to just come up through the end. I'm looking at this Alpine. I'm looking at our boy Wee Biscuit, and I'm also looking at the Williams of Day's Freak, and I'm thinking, don't write off either Williams or Alpine in this race. Obviously, Day's known to be quick. Wee Biscuit has been a consistent performer in this season. I think we're gonna have some fun here today.
I'll leave you to do the start.
Fantastic. We are looking at a very, very heavy amount of rain here on the track today. Not exactly what we want to be seeing. However, it does mean action, and we do like a bit of action. It's looking like a couple of people are going for the like a 2-stop strategy, but I wouldn't be surprised. A couple of people did not manage to get on the lap correct. However, we'll obviously see how it goes. Everyone is on the wet tyres, surprise, surprise. Here we are, all the drivers have now arrived on the grid. Just going to go quiet for a second. Kabuki with the penalty, but it's lights out and away we go here in Catalonia. Very slow start there from Biscuit, but we have seen, Aaron also with a slow start, dropping down 3 positions there.
Kabuki's got a penalty.
Yeah, I was going to say, started out a bit too early, not what we want to be seeing there at all. But hopefully we can see.
It's just going to get James's way, really.
Daniel with a fantastic
down to P8.
start. Daniel's moved up 7 places.
Mando, he's down. P20,
no.
He's lost it.
Daniel's gone up 6 places already.
Stars has retired.
5.
Stars is out.
Stars is not winning it here today. Awful start here from both McLarens. I don't know what has happened there to our boy Stars, but he is gone. Horrifying start.
Safety car? Yeah.
Wouldn't be surprised.
It's a safety car.
There's surely got to be one. So far, interesting starts. We've got Emotive Carrot climbing 7 places from 18th to 11th. We've got Daniel going from 12th to 6th.
Eddie Drank's got a 5-second penalty for ignoring yellow flags.
We got Raikkonen going up from 10th to 5th. But we do have Liam dropping down from 8th
Adam's
to
gone
13th.
up a lot as well.
Aaron's dropped from 4th, 7th, looking in the mid-pack now. Immortal's locked out of the podium, pushing Adam in. Kabuki obviously took his penalty, but is going to have to serve that. Currently in front of James, but don't see that happening. It's not a safety car by the looks of things.
No? Is it just? Oh no, we're back to racing. It was just a virtual one.
Interesting, because he completely
Kabuki
binned
is
that car.
really going to be getting in James's way here. He must be so frustrated.
He's not quick at all right now. Obviously, the rain is going to be cautious, but
yeah,
he's almost
I think he needs to get his drive-through done
early.
Yeah, which is what he's doing.
Yeah, smart
So
move.
James will now have open track.
Mando's going to be joining him in the pits as well. I'd be very speedy in the pit lane. Yeah. Kabuki's binned it. Kabuki not having a great start here at all. Adam Moore are now in P2. Raikkonen at P4 and Daniel at P5. Fantastic start for some of the drivers. Emotive's now climbed 8 places. We've got a couple drivers in the pit. It must have been quite a big incident going.
Yeah, it was huge.
I saw both McLarens at the back completely out of it. Oh, we have Dabbing Squad here. He's probably going to look to make a move on Emotive Carrot, who's gone very wide, giving Dabbing Squad P9. You have Raikkonen also looking to make a move here on Immortal, but that Ferrari is going to be hard to catch.
Slicks had to pit as well. Liam had to pit.
Mando coming out, still here. I don't think
the AlphaTauri's both at the back.
Not a fantastic.
So AlphaTauri, AlphaTauri and McLaren both having a horrible start to the race.
Great qualifying, but just Interesting. Gravedigger has made a move here on Daniel. The Red Bull here looking like a little dark horse coming in at P4 and P7. Weird for me to say Red Bull is a dark horse, but honestly, doing very well for themselves here, climbing 6 positions and 4 positions respectively. Emotive Carrot as well has now climbed 9 places in 2 laps. What a drive so far from this Mercedes.
Emotive Carrot loves the rain. I wonder if Emotive Carrot has a wet setup on.
I wouldn't be surprised, you know. I think, Aaron, you need to be looking at yourself here and looking at him out of carrot, because he's got it.
James has put in the fastest lap of the race.
Yellow flag here in Sector 3. Who's gone out?
It's Brickgrit, is it? Yeah, Brickgrit lost it. He needs to watch his rejoin though, because Eddie drags near him.
That's risky. Wee Biscuit now fastest lap.
Biscuit's fastest lap.
Biscuit's now at 10 places. What a drive so
and
far.
More cars in the pits, so Daniel Days in the pits, which is good news for Stars, because I think he wins it regardless.
I think Days needs to register points, and then he's alright. I'm not entirely sure on that. We've got an interesting drive out here right now.
I'll do some digging for you.
If you want to do some digging while I keep an eye on Dabbing squad, who is currently looking at this Red Bull of Gravedigger. Let's see if they can make a move. It doesn't look like it, as he's just losing time on him right now. Alves making a late return. Mando also making a late return here, coming through in P11. Did manage to recover from the horrible incident happening on, was it literally the first lap? Mental.
Yes. Yes.
Kabuki from P2 to P17, P19 even. Absolutely horrific start from my dark horse. Great qualifying, but has completely shunted it.
So I've done some digging.
Digging has been done.
And it is now impossible for Stars to win it today. Because it would need to be, is it? Oh, actually, no, is it? Oh, no, I was working it out as if it was constructors. I will go away again, learn how to do math,
keyboard, son.
and come back with a definitive answer soon.
Honestly, though, Stars is going to be in that paddock right now, absolutely kicking himself for an opportunity to win it in Spain here. Yeah, beautiful place to lift that trophy. Do you have some quick...
What on earth has happened here? Brickgrit and Eddie.
Oh my god.
Brickgrit. Eddie's just driven right across Brickgrit. I don't have a clue what happened. I was getting my calculator out on my phone, and then as I was watching Brickgrit...
might need looking at. Brit, if you are here, feel free to get a clip of that.
I've recorded it for him.
So that's interesting. However, Mando is looking at making a move here on Biscuit. Very, very close between these drivers, but Brit does get the better of him. Does get the better of him there, coming through in Sector 2. But Mando is hot on this Alpine's heels now, looking to climb back up where he belongs. Looking at getting safety car, I think, here, as we've had an incident between
that is a safety car.
A Haas of... that's 2 cars out. Daniel and Days Freak. Brickgrit's DNF the car. 4 people out already. 5-second penalty for Dabbing squad for a severe collision.
I've come back. I've done some maths. I think Stars has won it already. I think he's already champion. Unless there's like a double points rule for the last week. Brickgrit's DNF'd. I don't know what happened.
For update, we now have a safety car.
We do have a safety car. That won't please James.
Adam
and James have been blowing everyone away, to be honest.
Yeah, I was going to say, it's not been quite...
Days is out, anyway.
Yes. Which
means
had a collision.
That whatever happens, Stars is world champion, but I think he was world champion anyway, because there's 3 races left, and Stars is clear by 80 points.
I think I don't think it would have been mathematically possible.
So he could have... the difference would need to be 78, so he's done it already. So, I'll be honest with you, James, you've been feeding me incorrect information yesterday.
We're going to have strict words.
It made me look silly.
Be interesting to see what we'd look like from a start on the safety car. Usually a safety car start under rain.
Well, Diverse Jamie has just told me that Days needs to get P1 or P2 with fastest lap to keep the championship alive.
Well,
so
that's
maybe
not happening.
James wasn't telling Porky Pies, but that's not happening. So
because he's binned it.
Congratulations to Stars.
You know, I'll give you an honorary clap right now. We're on the safety car. I mean, it's a pity clap. You've won it by default. But you know, congrats. You know, you've done it.
To be honest, he's deserved it. Like, it was going to happen
you're proud
anyway.
Of yourself.
He's 80 points clear anyway. It was happening.
I hope you're so proud.
We're going to have a replay of Come Dine With Me. We're going to get days in it talking about grace and decorum of dump trucks.
I say this, there's no grace and decorum in this league. It's all beef in the paddock.
Yeah. So, I think we get Stars in the party if he's about. Not now, but at the end of the race.
I think we will have a chat with him later on if he is free.
Ask him how overjoyed he is.
He must feel so happy racing half a lap and winning a title. Must be nice. Honestly, you've basically just done a drag race from the checkered flag to turn 1. You've lost the drag race.
I want to see what happened to him because it's not like, as we were saying at the beginning, Stars' best
race management's good.
Is his race management. Yeah.
I don't think it's going to be.
Liam and Kabuki at the back in the Alpha Tauris.
Absolutely horrific.
Aston Martin not running well either.
I'll be honest though, it's looking like with how it's gone so far, if you just finish, you're getting points.
Yeah, it's
4 drivers out in 6 laps.
I think James and Adam will be quite frustrated at this safety car because they were 4 seconds clear of Immortal. They were running really well.
So I don't even think it was close.
No. I'd be quite frustrated if I was racing just because it's raining and I hate the rain.
I don't know, I like the rain on certain tracks, but I feel like in Spain, it's not going to be a particularly fun one.
To steal your joke from earlier.
Spain is pain in the rain. As we
That's
as we
another
found
one for
out
your
plenty of
tongue
times.
twister book.
Yeah, honestly, I'll start writing them down. I'll start reading some out while we.
There's a good job the stream's going to be saved. We can just go back afterwards, check them out.
You just reminisce on kebab pizza and tongue twisters. And Frank Lampard being an absolute salesman. You know, we got
What's the score now?
It's
safety car in this lap.
This is where it all comes down. I'm going to keep an eye on James here. Everyone has caught the cue. Looks like he's just going to hold people up here.
His start? Yeah.
A very slow start, to say the least.
It's a very slow start. This is nearly respecting the speed limit in the street levels of slow.
This is almost similar to a very, very old
Here we go.
Chair. Very quick though. Doesn't seem to get away from Adam though.
Great. Yeah, no, Adam. Yeah. Or Immortal and Raikkonen, who were very
Adam
close.
Might take him here.
Aaron's lost it a little bit. There's Thor who's going for an overtake. Thor is not going to get it. Carrot's looking at Gravedigger and has been looked at by Wee Biscuits.
Oh my. I do have news that Stars in fact has a clip of the incident, which I'll be pleased to review later on. Raikkonen, what a start by the way, now P3. I don't know where this came from. The hot laps weren't exactly anything to be proud of, but this man loves the rain. Maybe it was a rain
setup.
Maybe, he's just really good in races.
Yeah. Or maybe everyone's got a rain setup and we're just being silly.
Yellow flag here.
That's a Ferrari, that's Slicks.
Yep, just going up. I think he just lost his footing a little bit, but he's all good.
Yeah, okay.
Doesn't look like anyone's.
It's a good job we've had the safety car.
Right now.
Raikkonen is slightly losing time on the front two, but he's getting clear of Immortal as well, so it might be a bit of a boring one for Raikkonen.
Yeah, I feel like as long as he gets that podium though, he's not going to be annoyed with himself. Dabbing Squad has just made the move here on one of the two Alpha.
We've got a
Ferrari out. Slicks has been hard. I don't know, he looks pretty beached to me.
Yeah.
I'll be honest with you, mate.
He can't move, he's stuck!
No, he's had to reset on track. He's had to reset on track. I've one that has been captured.
Adam is looking at James, he's not using the overtake. James is using his DRS, and Adam's catching him.
I think it's that slipstream. Slipstream in the rain, you can't really write it off. You get rid of that wind resistance, and that car turns into a bullet.
Yeah. Oh, goodness, what's happened now?
Oh,
nothing. Nothing, it's just good overtakes, which is what we like. Dabbing Squad is past Eddie.
Slicks is taking a leisurely stroll through Sector 3 right now. We do have a very quick Thor here, looking at Aaron. However, there is a Red Bull just trying to cut him up and ruin his day. Oh, we have Mando now back in the points. Now he's got himself up to P9, only 2 positions behind where he was previously. Obviously, having had that horrific start, having to pit early on.
Slicks has retired.
I'm not surprised.
He was not enjoying the rain.
No.
Right,
Or,
going home.
I'll be honest, both AlphaTauri and Aston just absolutely binning it here.
It's
You
not
do have
looking
Liam
great.
span out here as well. It's not a great performance from German engineering there in Alpha, or the beautiful British. Wee Biscuit's
There's a
here
bit of
to make move
a
on
there's
Mando
a
here.
really big good battle going on in the midfield.
Biscuit and Mando are neck and neck here, coming through into Sector 3.
Just going to keep an eye on Adam to see if he can. I think he's a bit too far back.
Two
on
abreast here.
James.
That's going to be no touching. But there is a fantastic battle between pretty much Gravedigger, Mando, Biscuit, Carrot, and Dabbing Squad here. It's that mid card, the
P7 to
bottom of the
11.
points. Yeah, it's brutal. Oh, Eddie
Eddie's got
has
his
moved
teammate.
on his teammate. It's not going to mean anything really, but you know, could mean something a bit later on. Bragging rights right now is what that stands for.
Yeah. Good news for James and Haas fans. James has now got more. Oh, there's yellow flags in Sector 1. A moat of carrots gone wide.
Very. James having a great time out here at the front. It doesn't
James
really.
having a great time.
He's
Yeah,
just losing
what I was
Adam.
going to say is he did have more battery, but he's using it now. So
He is.
back
He is
to equal.
he's losing Adam though. Like. Ooh.
And Immortal is past
backing.
Raikkonen. So
Immortal's
what's happened to
back.
Raikkonen?
Immortal's just back where he belongs. He's a quick driver. He's not even using that overtake. He's now burning it now to get some speed on Kimi.
Yeah.
But interesting to see what we can get out of him here today. Aaron does seem to be losing time here on Thor, which is not what we want to see. Raikkonen also losing time on our good friend Immortal over there. However, this mid pack,
Biscuits might be looking up
Dabbing Squad and
Gravedigger,
Gravedigger
maybe.
all looking quite interesting right now.
Now I have a message. Stars off. Just says Y. I thought it was going to be clear. It's just the letter Y. So stars if you're watching. Oh, there's an overtake.
That is an
ELP.
overtake from Wee Biscuit I've just caught on. And Dabbing Squad Gravedigger's had an awful exit to Sector 3 there. Gone into the pits now.
I can now see that he sent me an attachment, but my Xbox isn't.
I feel like I
Doing
know what
anything
that
with it.
clip's going to be.
So, yeah.
I'll say if it allows you to look at that, I'd like to hear a perspective from it that I can actually hear. Mando's also moved up to P6 now, by the way. Absolutely climbing up the tower, moving back into a position where they can start competing for the higher end of these points. Yellow Sector 1 as Eddie has absolutely binned it here in this this Aston. Hopefully he doesn't re-enter the track at the wrong time here, as there is an Alpha behind him. We don't want to be having any incidents going down over there. Mando's going to make a move on Thor here as well. I don't know. Thor and Mando are both breathing down the neck of Kimi here, waiting for this Red Bull to make a mistake. See what Kimi can get out of this car here, because that is looking like a bit of a pile up here in the outside of podium area of points. We do have two drivers just looking at the back of this Red Bull, licking their lips. It's looking like Thor's going to try and make the move in the next couple of turns, possibly. Oh, that's contact though. That is contact.
I've just seen what happened to Stars.
Fill me in.
So it's a bad, well, not on Stars, but it's bad from start to finish. So going down into turn 1, he gets a little bump from Slicks.
Okay.
He's able to recover it, and then Slicks then goes for an overtake, bumps his front tyre, and spins him around, and then he's just been clattered by, I think it was an AlphaTauri, but there's not really anything that can be done about it.
2 hits on Slicks.
Yeah, I think the first one is it's not a big hit. It's just a little love tap. But the
I want to keep an eye on this fight here, by the way, between Mando, Thor, and Raikkonen, as they are all looking at breathing down Raikkonen's neck here.
Yeah, what's
Mando
happened to Raikkonen?
It just doesn't seem to be having the pace. I mean, obviously he's still
Oh,
in number 4, but it's looking like Mando and Thor could both get him in the next couple of laps. Mando's gonna get him this lap, I think. I'll be honest.
Yeah.
He's absolutely flown up. He was right at the
Raikkonen's
back.
got more ERS, but oh goodness me, what is going on here?
He's not left him much space at all there, if I'm going to be honest with you.
surely be where Mando goes for it, if not it'll be the straight.
I can see it being the home straight.
He's
However,
looking at it, he's looking
that's
at
on
it.
very wide. That's a
move.
fantastic overtake from Mando.
That's just reminiscent of Daniel Ricciardo.
Honestly, he's getting the most out of this McLaren. Kind of wish Daniel Ricciardo did the same.
Yeah.
Would have been nice to see him still having a seat in Formula 1.
Thor's looking for him now.
Oh, he's gone. Oh, I don't know. Oh, what is he doing? He's got to take him here.
He's just getting in the way now.
Track. No, he's not going for. He's pushed him off the track. He's pushed him off the track and cost him a place.
Thor's lost a position.
Oh, I don't know. Has he? Oh God! Oh God!
My, that's brave.
That's ambitious, but he's
watching this from Wee
for
Biscuits' perspective now, he's gone for an overtake.
Oh my God, Aaron has dropped 2 places.
Teammate.
Alpine are here. Oh my God, that's a dive bomb. I've never seen one. That's a dive bomb, Biscuit. I'll be honest. That is a dive bomb. That is a heavy dive bomb.
And the Aston Martins are coming up from behind.
Oh my God. Thor is going to take that, as is Dabbing Squad, who are just going to climb up because of that horrific mistake from Biscuit. I'll be honest. There's no space there to be going for an overtake.
And Aaron is the one who was doing the best and
has come out the worst from it.
Driving stage standards, yeah, and he's been the one that's been punished, which is unfortunate for him. He was going well in that Mercedes.
Biscuit's still going to try and make a move here on Raikkonen. Didn't go well for you last time. I'd be very careful. Obviously, Raikkonen didn't leave his teammate much space. I don't know if it was an act of revenge, but an interesting approach. Doesn't seem to have the same speed out of the corners that
I don't think it was the teammate though. It was it Thor?
Yeah, Thor.
No, or was it Dabbing Squad?
Oh,
no, it was Raikkonen.
Yeah, no, teammate of Biscuit.
Oh, right, okay, sorry. Raikkonen is struggling so much at that corner.
He really can't get the most. Oh God, he almost looked like he went for a cutback there. That's gonna be contact. No, it's not. I don't know.
It's only contact because Biscuits has yielded, I think. He realised he's got to be careful.
Yeah, I was going to say... Oh God, that's a brake check if I've ever seen one. What on earth is going on here? Oh, that's
3
a penalty
second time penalty.
Also just cut a corner into the pit lane as well.
Now, is he going in to retire the car? Because you don't do a tyres change at 30. It's looking like it is just a tyre change.
Wow, interesting approach.
Brand new wets on for him.
Kabuki's making a late return here, by the way. Has recovered themselves to P8
as well.
Interesting if Kabuki can get the pace they were getting qualified. Obviously not the same speed due to being the wet, but if they can compete here, Dabbing Squad's also going to
Dabbing Squad's looking at going for Thor, yeah.
The Williams is looking at that Alpine, getting a lot of spray though from the rear tyres. Is going to ruin his vision. Broke very early there, but it might actually be an advantage for him.
It's actually going to work.
Yeah. Wow!
Oh,
that is not what I
what a
expected.
move.
I thought that break early would have messed him about, but he's done very well.
Oh yeah, he's gone, he's clear.
Yeah, goodbye.
Kabuki's looking at Biscuits now.
Kabuki has been recovering very well here. That red light is flashing, but that is just because of the rain. Got plenty of ERS.
Yeah.
Oh, his car has just teleported across the grid. Interesting.
James is 6 seconds clear of Adam now.
Oh my God, James is flying. While you're at it, James, go have one of those beautiful Spanish coffees I was talking about. They are lovely.
Yeah.
Treat yourself to a bowl of paella, mate. Liam here is going to make a move on Aaron, though, to try and take him out of the points. Seems to be getting very aggressive with this Alpha, braking very late. Hope that doesn't cause any issues. Gravedigger picks up a 3-second penalty. That spray on Liam's visor is not
loads of ERS though.
Oh yeah, he does. I don't know, Liam might have enough to take him on the straight.
Liam's gone for it. Oh, he's
got him.
Blitzed him.
Absolutely toasted him.
Absolutely blitzed him.
The speed he got out of that.
That's a great move, to be fair, from Liam.
Kabuki is still the same kind of distance away from Wee Biscuit, but I could see coming through into Sector 2. Obviously, Kabuki, purple settings in Sector 2 consistently. This is where he takes him. Not where everyone else would expect you to be taken, but with how he's been driving today, I wouldn't be surprised. Looking like it, you know.
He's so good in Sector 2, you know.
He's genuinely, I've not seen him make a mistake here, but that could be commentary curse in the next turn.
There it is.
Oh, he's ridiculous. Put this guy in Sector 2 in every race and he's winning everything.
He's alien.
Honestly, he's a menace.
He is. And now there's not much going on. Oh, we've got a DNF from Aaron though.
Oh no, Aaron.
With the safety car, which means just as James has gotten away from everyone,
James is honestly going to be
screaming
at his team right now. Just how frustrating he must be in this situation. Like, it's the second time now he's absolutely blitzed everyone, and he's just getting it all removed from him. Now his tyres are going to be warm. His tyres
He'll just have to do it all over again.
I was going to say, the 3P. He's ready for it.
Yeah. Although we have got Immortal, Adam, Mando, Dabbing Squad all opting for fresh wets.
Can I just say, by the way, what a return from Mando. He was absolutely killed.
He's done brilliant.
Fantastic choice of time as well to go into the pit lane here.
I wonder if James replaces his wets.
Did he come out ahead of Kabuki still? No, Kabuki will take over just about.
I don't know.
Nice.
I think there's a 30 seconds. He'll be out in front of Adam.
Nice.
He's got a 30-second lead, so he needs to come in and change those tyres, or he might get cooked.
Yeah, Adam needs to be very careful.
Because they can't go that fast because of the safety car.
So
30 seconds, I think, in normal conditions would be okay.
I'm going to have a look at stops. Yeah, the only people who haven't stopped are James and Eddie, who's just gone in now. James, the only person who hasn't pitted.
Everyone opting to change their tyres.
Hear me out though. Have a look at Adam Moore's tyres.
Hold on a second. Due to this. Those tyres, there we go. Oh, hello.
Those are Inters.
Now that is unexpected, and I will be completely honest, I don't think it's the right call.
No, the rain
looks way too wet. It'll be interesting to see what James does.
I'll say that rain is still coming down, and it's not light either. That track does not look like it's drying up.
I thought James was going to get done for speeding in the pit lane.
That would have been
my heart in my mouth.
While we're under safety car, Chelsea have scored 1. The comeback is not on. Don't get excited.
James has opted for...
It's wets again.
Wet, yeah.
It's looking like everyone's sticking with the wets aside.
And he's going to come out in front. This is going to be a huge risk. I don't know if maybe some of the drivers who have been knocked out can remember the weather and what the forecast was going to be, because if this rain slows down...
I'll say if this dries out in the next 5 laps...
Isn't going to need... Yeah. Adam isn't going to need to change his tyres again, whereas everyone else might do.
I was going to say, if it dries out in the next, I'd say, if it dries out before lap 22, he's in a good place, but he's just going to lose too much time otherwise.
It doesn't look like it's going away though, this looks really heavy.
Kabuki's gone on to the Inters as well. They might be knowing something we don't.
Kabuki's got to Inters, so maybe someone knows something we don't.
I'm looking at the sky, I'll be honest, it's very overcast.
Yeah, the rain's still really heavy though.
Yeah, interesting to see Raikkonen has pitted 3 times as well.
And he's still P8!
You have 3 penalties on the grid now, 2 of which are ran by Red Bull and 1 of which is by AlphaTauri. I think it's genuinely incredible that Mando has managed to come back to there from that incident at the start of the race. I thought he was out of it.
Possible podium on it. If these intermediates don't work out for Adam.
I say this could be a big mistake from Adam. However, it could also win
the best call. Yeah.
The biggest sell or the biggest W I've seen in RSF1 Division 5.
This could either be Frank Lampard or Mikel Arteta.
This is make or break. At this point, I don't know, if you look in front of his car, it does look a little bit more blue over there. Not over that way, but
I was
just
on
his left.
James to the left. Yeah, it's a little bit brighter in the back corner, but I don't think it's going to be enough, No,
I think it's going to be
We're going to have another lap at least.
Yeah, I was going to say, they've got time. Obviously, Gravedigger and Eddie are still miles away from the queue.
I wouldn't be surprised if we have another lap after this.
Yeah, I can see it maybe going into lap 20. Oh, I don't know, it is looking quite blue in front of them here on the home straight as well.
That looks very grey to me.
It could just be the lighting on my screen.
Could
I
be.
don't know. We'll have to obviously see as the back end of the
drops.
This is a very interesting one here. I do like this intermediate call. I like a bit of spice,
I like a bit of spice.
I don't like a bland
Hence
curry.
the Chipotle
I like
hence the Chipotle takeaway pick earlier.
Honestly, it's beautiful. It's weird. It's like a sweet barbecue. It's nice. You'd enjoy it.
Well, as long as it doesn't burn my tongue off.
No, it's not a spice. I'll promise you that.
Good. We don't like spice. You like spice in the F1, but we don't like spice food.
I don't know. I like a bit of chili.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like a bit of heat. Keeps things interesting. But I'll tell you who doesn't like heat. Eddie's tyres. Because he span out a couple of times here today, and we do not appreciate that at all. Gravedigger has chose to pit again, by the way. It's not a retired car either.
No, he is going for wets, so
again.
It's not a tyre change.
I don't know what this call is there.
One lap old wets already, so they're not fresh.
He didn't. Yeah, I'll say that they are the wets that he took off after that collision at the start.
The only thing that I was thinking is maybe he's trying to make the safety car last longer because his teammates on inters, but his teammates on wets, so I ain't got a clue.
It's an interesting approach, and now he is quite literally half a lap, if not more, behind everyone else. So, you know, swings and roundabouts.
We've got Days in the comments saying, "Come on, Dabbing Squad."
Dabbing Squad is having a good race. Obviously, his Days' partner, if I'm not mistaken, currently sat in P5, has climbed 9 places. I don't think you're right out of Biscuit, though. Biscuit and Thor in these Alpines have had a bloody tremendous race.
There's another pit stop.
Surely one of these is going to swap to Inters. I'm keeping my eye on Raikkonen.
It's Raikkonen.
Raikkonen's onto the Inters.
And Liam.
Liam's also on Inters. They must know something we don't know.
There's something, yeah. They must be knowing something here.
They are in each other.
And if that's the case, James must be afraid.
Yeah.
Right now.
I'll say words, well, there are words I would say that James must be doing right now, but for reasons higher above me, I will not say them. But
he doesn't get nervous.
No.
But he's starting to get a little bit shaky.
You know what I mean? A bit whoa. This could be amazing, by the way, from our good friend here, Adam, if he manages to in your seat.
The rain looks too heavy for me.
I don't know.
There's too much weather. See, I've seen it before, right? It doesn't look like it's raining too hard. And it's intermediate weather. Yeah. And this looks like it's raining really hard. I'm going to ride on board with Adam and just see, it doesn't look... Maybe he's just trying to keep his tyres warm?
Yeah, I'd say that looked like a bit of a slide, I'll be honest, but...
Yeah. I'm going to look at Kabuki as well, and just... Or maybe Raikkonen... No,
Gravedigger's not going to catch that queue.
Gravedigger's
nowhere near that queue.
Unless James really slows it down, but he wouldn't really have any incentive to.
So he has no reason to right now, especially not with them Inters behind him. He's just going to drag it out, and that's not what he needs.
15 laps to go,
however,
it could get very dramatic.
He's not going very quick here at all. James is
I think he's just going to wait for the safety car to go into the pit so he can go as late as possible. Adam looks like he's coping really well with these Inters.
I'll say he doesn't
the
look
last
like
few minutes.
having many issues.
They're not exactly going very quickly.
No.
James is actually going faster than I thought he'd be here. Oh.
We're about to nuke it though. There it is.
Yeah, so let's see how these intermediates get on, and at the moment...
Oh, he's gone. Oh, I don't know,
Is he using ERS? He's using ERS. I think it's just a slipstream. Let's see how the braking is.
The braking's where I'm worried.
That was okay, actually.
That's not bad. Kabuki has made a move here on Alves in the Inters as well. I'll be interested to see what Mando does here with that. Oh, Mando's going to take Immortal here. Mando's taking Immortal. What a move. Immortal's gone way too wide there, giving Mando all the space in the world up the inside. Yellow flag from Kimi as he just crashes out. Doesn't retire the car though, so there won't be a safety car. Mando's
I think he just lost it a little bit.
Mando's taking Adam. Mando's going for it all. Mando's looking at your #1 seat stars and he's licking his lips, I'll be honest. This is his time to shine, he knows it.
I think these intermediates have not been a good gamble because Kabuki is 1.3 down on Biscuits, Adam's 1.1 down on James already. Liam's quite far down on
He's
Eddie.
gone.
It's gone, yeah.
Now
so James needs to be careful. Is Adam going to go for the switch around? Dabbing Squad, 3-second penalty.
Yeah, that's going to be
costly.
I don't think Adam, these Inters really aren't serving any justice here. He's got no acceleration out the corners. Nothing. Carrot here on the wet's going to look at Kabuki, obviously knowing that
he's nearly 2 seconds down on James. I think he's going to be 2 seconds down on James by the time they cross the start-finish line.
Mando's gaining on James quickly. Mando's chasing James down, I can't lie.
Struggling.
Norton really struggling there. I don't know if there's a problem with his gearbox, but that's not.
Carrot is looking at getting Kabuki.
And their minutes won't have the power out of this corner. I think he takes him on the chicane. He's got to take him on the inside here.
Having squad and Immortal nearly having contact. Thor's there. The battle for 6th, 5th is the one to look at right now.
Oh,
it's just really close. Oh no!
Dabbing squad comes out
How on earth is that?
Oh no, he doesn't!
Is Thor not out? Thor has lost his front wing, I think, but he's just been smashed into, I think, by Biscuits again.
Oh no, his teammate.
His teammate has hit him. It was either Dabbing Squad or Biscuits, I think.
I didn't see any contact with Dabbing Squad when I was watching, so I think it must have been Biscuit. Your own teammate taking you out. That is,
I was watching Thor.
It's not what I see. Yeah, that's had
Mando is now 0.5 down on James.
Yeah, that's what I said. Mando's catching James here. Yeah. James has
Carrot
the lower
is
RS.
Catching Kabuki. Kabuki's catching Biscuits.
Eddie's
overtaken Thor, but Thor's got.
Yeah.
He's got damage. He's got damage.
I don't think he was out this race though.
No, I mean, I don't know how he didn't just. He's hit the
car could have got
barrier. He's smashed into the side of the barrier. I don't know how he's not out of the race.
Oh, it's just, again, them inters just have no power coming out of these turns.
Yeah.
Dean's just losing him the second. He has it in the turns, but the second he comes out of it, Mando's eating him alive. Mr. Adam Moore though with the fastest lap.
Adam with the fastest lap, so maybe these inters are the call, and we were a little bit too quick because he's only 1 second down on Mando now, so he's actually gaining time. He has just lost a little bit there, a little slip.
I still think these corners aren't doing many favours though. Thor's retired his car.
Looking at Immortal. As he, yeah, I'm not surprised.
I guarantee he is for you.
Yeah, I'd be as well. And it looks like having squad's going for a move on Immortal here. That's a good break.
Had taken Immortal earlier, but did just break too early.
Oh, he can't get the switch around. And Biscuits has overtaken Immortal now.
Oh my god, nope, Immortal should be able to hold that on the inside here. Yeah, it's comfortable.
Oh, he's trying to get him on the outside.
I'm keeping an eye on Biscuit here. 75% DRS versus 62. I think he can take him if he goes for a switcheroo.
Yeah. And this is benefiting Kabuki. And Adam Moore is now 0.8 down on the front runners.
Carrot now takes Kabuki.
So Kabuki might be there. I think Kabuki's made a mistake then because he was really close. He's just lost it.
Well, I don't know here. Oh, yeah, no. Not like Kabuki to make a mistake in sector 2 though.
No.
I don't know, it doesn't look like the rain's drying up. I'm surprised these...
No, it doesn't. If anything, it looks like it's getting worse, but it might just be because the cars are driving faster.
It doesn't look like these inters are really struggling. They're just not having anything in the corners. Mando is still gaining on James here. This could be close.
Yes, this is close.
Just take a look at Biscuit though, who's going to eye up Immortal here on this straight. Immortal just doesn't seem to have any power in the straights.
Adam's very close to Mando now.
Oh my god, yeah he is. The inters are gaining too. It might be the slipstream, but then again, Mando's getting a slipstream off James.
Mando made a little mistake. I think he was...
Adam's going to take it. No, he's not. It's that power out the corners. They don't have it. Oh. That's close. That's almost wheel-on-wheel action there.
Yeah, that's good driving from those two there. Biscuits is looking at Immortal. I don't think he's going to get him.
He's been eyeing up Immortal for a little bit now, who is also eyeing up Dabbing's squad.
Liam's eyeing up Eddie.
Adam, I can't lie, Mando's not getting away from Adam here.
No, he's losing times on James, and Adam's got so much more ERS.
Yeah, that's going to be a sticky one for Mando to deal with here. Just have a look at Liam though, he does seem to be gaining time on Eddie here. Eddie on wets, they are going to be quite burnt out though, if I'm not mistaken. See if you can slow down a bit, so might get out of that. Kabuki is going to look at Carrot here though, that's very close to contact, just touching his front wheel on his rear wheel. Not very clean there at all from Kabuki. I think maybe just avoids the contact, but very risky attempt of an overtake.
I don't know what's happened to Mando here, but he's gone from being 0.3 down on James to 1.3 down on James.
That mistake's just got him out of the slipstream and it's costing him half.
And now Adam's just putting him under all sorts of pressure, and James is able to just get
James again, he's just chilling. No issues in the world for him right now. Kabuki's been eyeing up Carrot for a while now. It'll be interesting to see when he tries to make a move on him. Kabuki's got a lot more ERS. Carrot is struggling there with 17%. Might be time for him to make this move. It's now or never, really.
Oh God, that's a big break from Carrot.
That is a big break.
Liam's passed Eddie.
Liam has passed Eddie now, and now the AlphaTauris are both in the points. Adam's making a move here on Mando though. Nope, loses him a bit on that straight. Just doesn't get the exit he wants from that chicane. What's Kabuki doing over here in the P8? Still eyeing up this corner. He's taking that corner really badly though.
A little bit there,
Kabuki's crumbling in the wet sector too.
Yeah, it's sort of making me think, I don't think the Inters are the one.
No, I don't know though, you say
but then
that
Adam is suggesting that they are, so...
I don't know.
It's really hard to tell from this commentary position.
Big controversy right now when these Inters are actually going to be doing numbers for these drivers. I think maybe Adam just knows how to manage them better, but he's going to lose a lot of time there.
Maybe. And ERS, he's got a lot more than Mando.
Start getting some time on here. I didn't.
We've got a Williams in the pits.
Hang about here. This could be interesting. Go for the switch. Doesn't go for the switch back, but he's hot on. He has Mando in the straight every time.
He's got more ERS as well, so I think it doesn't matter of time.
Raikkonen is now back in the points by the way, taking over Davin squad.
Kabuki's got past Carrot finally.
Does Carrot get the revenge though? Carrot is still looking at him. Oh, I don't know. You know, he's getting away from him. Yeah, he's not got anything on that. Adam's making a move here.
Oh, that's
too much respect, Adam. Come on, push that car.
Well, he's still got 9 laps to go. We might be thinking if the Inters are the call, because Daving squad seems to think that they are. Then all he's got to do is just wait for the conditions to sort themselves out. But it looks worse and worse to me.
It's so weird because he's just gaining time on Mando.
But Daving squad's shifted over to the Inters.
Interesting approach. I don't know, the rain hasn't really cleared up, but like these drivers seem to think it's the play. And honestly,
I don't know if it's people seeing, Winston's doing well, let's go for it, or if it's I'm struggling on the wets.
Liam might be looking at the Mercedes here, the Motive Carrot, not too far behind, but hasn't taken the turn.
I think he's going to get it here. I think he's going to get it here.
Penalty, though.
Penalty.
Huge penalty.
He has 9 seconds down on Adam, so I think that's his podium hopes done. Yeah. And maybe Kabuki as well.
I'm not going to lie, Liam and... Oh wait, no, I'm looking at Mr. Adam Moore here as he gets the move on Mando. He's going to get it done. Doesn't get it done. It's so close.
Kabuki's too far away from Biscuits. But he's left Carrot. I was going to say
Carrot's been left
completely out to dry, but...
Completely out in the rain. He's left him out in the rain.
Out in the Liam's looking at Carrot now.
Carrot's just not
that's a great move.
Them wets are looking
interesting.
Oh god, what a move!
That's a great move.
What a move. That was risky, but it has paid off. Yellow flag though.
What's happened here then?
I don't know, Carrot shot 3 places, but there was no collision. Not at least between the 2 drivers we were looking at.
What is going on here with Raikkonen? Raikkonen's up to P9 and the Inters, so it looks like the Inters might be the one, but...
The Inters look like they're doing work
This
here.
is going to be the debate for the rest of the race, I think, is what was the optimum tyre.
I can't lie. It's looking like the Inters.
I think it's a draw.
I think it depends on what you want. I think in the straights, the Inters are getting the advantage, but obviously you're getting so much more grip coming out of the corners in the wet.
Nearly lost it.
He's recovered it just
Not
about.
Not do any favours.
No, it's putting a second behind Mando now. What a drive from Wee Biscuit, by the way, today, claiming up 15 places, by the way. Started from 20.
Kabuki might be about to have him here. Oh, he's got a much better getaway. I think Kabuki's got him.
He's got him on the straight for sure. He's on the Inters as well. He'll have him on the straight with the overtake. I don't even think
Biscuits is using the RS. He's gone defensive to get himself out of the.
That was a smart move from Biscuit.
He's going to hold on to it.
Smart move by Biscuit.
I think Kabuki maybe could have followed him. And keep getting the slipstream,
right
but
a bit earlier and not
yeah, he might get him here though.
Oh my god!
That's brilliant. Well done, Kabuki.
Kabuki's back.
Another brilliant overtake.
Kabuki is back.
Yes.
Almost getting in a position where he can overtake Immortal as well off the penalties, as long as he doesn't make a mistake here. So Immortal is nowhere near the podium right now, 10 seconds behind with the penalty as well. Liam might make a move on Bisky here as well. Seems to have lost a lot of pace in this Alpine. It's all really gone downhill since he hit his teammate.
Yeah.
Absolute capitulation here from Alpine. Tottenham-esque.
I wonder if he took damage.
Might have done. Oh, he's taking him here. No chance Liam doesn't take him here.
Yeah. Yeah, he's gonna.
If he gives him the room, he's got.
That's a nice move again from the Alpha Tower. The two Alpha Tauris started off right at the bottom.
The race knowledge from these Alphas is impeccable.
Yeah, and now there's a potential P4, P5 on them, for them. Although Liam has got a penalty, so maybe just not so much.
Regardless,
it should be at least P7.
Have many points at the moment. This is a very respectable drive.
So it's 3 seconds. For everyone who's got a penalty is 3 seconds. So. But I would expect Liam to leave. Oh, I think something's happened to Biscuits because he's pitting. He's pitting.
He is in the pit. As is
so that's going to be another Inter driver.
I think these guys have decided the Inters of the play, but I don't think.
Adam's got past Mando.
Oh my god, he has. Mando's hot on him though still. And Mando takes it back, and it's neck and neck here. Oh. No room given at all there. Oh my god, it's shoulder to shoulder coming through sector 2. Is he? No, he might not.
No, he's going to get the inside line here though.
That was squeaky. Them tyres, there was friction between those for sure.
Raikkonen's going to get Eddie. Oh my word, what on earth have I just seen?
That is a corner cut in half.
Raikkonen.
That is an ambitious
He's made up his
cut.
own track. Now James has got 6 laps and 4.8 seconds.
Oh god, what, they're having a bit of a shoulder barge battle here in P7 and P8.
This is the battle to watch by the looks of it.
There is all kinds of beef between these. Hulkenberg and Magnussen-esque. Sector 2.
Hopefully without the profanity.
Yeah. Carrot has spun out there, putting him in dead last, which is a shame.
That's a shame.
Still a respectable 5 places gained though, obviously missed out in qualifying.
It's looking...
that's an awful entrance to
yeah. Oh no.
Oh no.
He's making up his track again.
He's turned his 90-degree turns into banked turns, and I find that impressive.
He's lost all his time.
Yet somehow, he's still 7 seconds ahead of Adam Swift.
Yeah. So, I've been keeping a little eye on Adam and James's time. And so far, in half a lap, he's got 0.4 down.
Yeah.
So I think the Inters are probably the right call, and Adam is going to be kicking himself for being stuck behind Mando for so long.
The thing is, I still think he's got time to catch James.
I think he has got time to catch James, but does he have time to catch James and overtake James? And that's another late break from Raikkonen. He's made it stick this time. And Eddie might be thinking, you've got so many penalties, why are you trying to take me out?
That's a good question. I mean, as long as Eddie just finishes behind him
6 seconds worth as well.
As long as Eddie finishes...
With these two fighting so much, it's not helping.
No. He just kind of needs to just take a seat back and just enjoy the ride, because Raikkonen's being reckless, I think is the nicest way to put it.
Yeah.
And if he goes for an overtake on the inside, he might just see him as a ramp. So he really needs to watch out.
Oh, that time from Adam.
Oh my god.
He's a second a lap faster than James, roughly.
He's catching him. I'll say in half a lap he's caught 0.5 seconds, so...
Yeah, and it looks like the rain might be...
It's going in.
Slightly drying out.
Yeah, it's not as heavy at all.
That's better than Raikkonen.
Did he stay on track? He did.
Stayed on track this time. Liam sort of looking at Kabuki, Eddie sort of looking at Raikkonen, but no one's really close enough to make a move. Mando has just completely fallen off of Adam.
I think Liam would be stupid to make a move on his teammate here, especially with his teammate having no penalties. It would just be a waste of his tyres and also just risking the impact. It's just not worth it.
That's right, yeah, should just sit behind.
I reckon these guys
Hopefully
just take a
team orders come into
comfortable.
play.
Yeah, hopefully a comfortable P5, P6 is enough for them. Because Kabuki gets above Immortal, and to be honest, I think. Oh no, he doesn't. Oh no, yeah, no, he does, and so does Liam as well.
Liam doesn't. They've both got 3 seconds. Kabuki gets above Immortal.
Yeah, Kabuki gets above guaranteed.
Unless Immortal makes another mistake. So, yeah, the only cars close to each other now are Liam and Kabuki. Sorry?
I don't know why Liam's using his overtake here. Biscuit receiving a penalty. Such a promising race from Alpine, but they've just fallen off. It was, like I said, that incident has just spiralled their team. The headspace is gone.
Penalty, it's not really going to make much of a difference, because the Motive Carrot's looking at getting P11, but Motive Carrot's too far behind Biscuit to me. 3 laps to go.
Adam has gained
Adam's
another
3.1. I think it was only 0.7 this time.
I think the one thing that's going to cost James is just them tyres.
Yeah.
They are starting to lose out a little bit now, and Adam is taking full advantage of that. He's gaining 0.1 a turn.
Yeah.
Lee Biscuit the fastest lap of it. Interesting one. Good potential late comeback there.
And he's going to get that extra point because he's in 10th. As long as he doesn't spin.
Liam going to still try burn overtake here on his teammate. That's what he did in the previous one.
I think he might just try and use his teammate to get closer to Immortal and then just try and overtake him, because they have been... Those times have been falling. Both on intermediates as well, so it looks like intermediates are the right tyre. But at least we can put that debate to bed, although I do sort of feel like I'm the only one having it.
I don't know, I feel like the Inters were a smart call, but I feel like certain drivers went on to him too early. Looking at Adam, I feel like if he went on to him maybe like 2 laps later, towards the end of that safety car, it's a different story.
Then he would have lost all of his positions.
True, but I think he would have gained them back, judging by the speed he's got right now.
Maybe, but I don't know. He did get stuck behind Mando for quite a while. What I think is brilliant about Adam is he was the first person to go onto Inters when it really didn't look like the road was stopping.
So he trusted his
gut, when it first happened, we were like, oh!
That's spicy. It's now 2 seconds. It's now fallen below 2 seconds.
I don't know if he's got it in him. How much ERS does he have? He's got
49%.
James has got 20 and he's using it.
That's what I mean. Adam's got him here.
Adam needs to have his pit crew here tell him James hasn't got a lot of ERS.
James does nothing.
He's worried.
But James is looking ropey.
Kabuki's looking at maybe getting a move on Immortal here. And Liam will be really hoping that he gets that done this lap, because that way he can have a go at him.
I was going to say, this could be an absolute masterclass from AlphaTauri.
This could be a really nice end to the race here.
I was going to say, there's absolute scenes going on. Dabbing Squad's going to make a move on Eddie in a second, but it doesn't matter because of the penalties.
Yeah,
I'm just keeping it. My eyes are glued on that time of Adam. I'm just watching it tick down.
I am also looking at Kabuki and Immortal.
He's not had a great exit here though in sector 3.
I think Kabuki's going to get him here. I think Immortal's in all kinds of trouble.
Oh, on the straight.
Yeah.
I think he has him on the straight. I think Liam. Oh, Liam. I don't think too far
because
behind.
we know Kabuki's. Oh, look at that. Look at that.
Oh
I don't
my
know if you're watching Kabuki, but
he's just gliding around the corners.
He's
I would like to point. Adam has just gained half a second on James on the straight.
Oh, he's so close now, and Kabuki's
gone.
Learned from what happened last time.
His gearbox is spluttering all over the gap.
Oh no!
Oh, he's lost grip. It's going to slow him down a lot there.
And that's going to ruin his teammate as well.
Adam with the purple.
I think there was a tiny bit of contact.
Oh no! Adam just set a purple sector 1 just for a heads up. 1.2.
This is going to be the race to watch, I think.
Lap 33.
Yeah.
Kabuki on Immortal.
One lap to go. I think it's just out of James's reach. Sorry, I think it's just out of Adam's reach. I think James gets this. Yeah, I think I'll tell you what, I'll make my prediction after the straight.
I'll say on this straight it's going to go down to 0.8 seconds.
Yeah.
If Adam gets the right exit here, it's going to be within a second. He gained 0.5 on him on the last time he was on this back out straight, so... Oh, Adam's done very well there. Oh, James, you want to be starting running now while you can, because Adam is hot on your heels, coming down.
James has basically run out of ERS.
That's going to get beat.
0.8.
It's going to go down to 0.7s. It might go down to 0.6s. Oh my god.
0.6. Might be
0.5s. Oh my god.
It's too far back on Immortal. Oh no, he might not be. I wouldn't.
Oh my god, he's going to
watch them. I'd stay on this one if I were you.
Oh my god, he's going to make the move on Jones. Coming through sector 2 now.
He's got a little bit of time. He's got a little bit of time.
ERSs are now looking a bit more even. Adam's got them inters, and they are performing very well. Carrot with a 3 second, that's fine. That's not what I'm interested in right now. This straight in sector 2, this straight in sector 2 could be the decider.
Yeah, this could be it.
And I'll be honest, Adam takes
Adam's going to get it.
Last time.
Oh.
If Adam takes sector 3 as well as he did last time, I don't know.
He's not taken that well.
No, but he's going to take this very well, hopefully. It's not bad. This is where it all comes down to. He has to have a pristine sector 3.
Have it.
His sector 3 needs to be pristine.
He needs to get this perfect, and he needs to save his ERS. I think James has got it, you know, but it's tight. One more lap, and I think Adam gets it. But
I don't know, if James touches a curb here, it could be game over, though.
Yeah, the start-finish line is quite near to the end of
that's what I'm thinking.
So I think James might just have enough, but this is going to be close.
He's burning all that overtake. He wants to, he's not got him.
Yeah, James has got it. James has got it.
What a
race! Really enjoyed that.
That was a fantastic end to that race. To see if Kabuki can make a final move.
There's Kabuki if we can get them all yet.
Won't make a difference, but if he's going to win on grid, that's all he cares for.
Yeah.
He might get a win on track here. He glides around these bends so well.
Don't think he's getting it either. No. I think maybe both drivers just needed another lap.
That's difficult. Yeah, Kabuki finished above him.
Eddie is going to score points in the Aston Martin, which, I'll be honest, at the start of qualifying, didn't look like Aston Martin ran for a good one.
No. I mean,
but both drivers have
just straightened.
Yeah, well, I was more going to say both drivers have done really well, I think, just to finish, because it can be a little bit, you know, disheartening being down in like P18.
Oh, 100%, but they've done very well.
Plenty of drivers just be like, oh, P16, I'm not going to come back.
Good drivers too.
So.
Aaron, Days Freak, Stars, I mean, went out. Or Thor is a quick driver. Like, these are quick drivers here who have come out in situations where they could have potentially got a lot better than they have. But you know, it's what happens here in F1.
Especially with safety cars.
I think a couple of their choices to retire cars, especially when Thor went in for pits, I think he went on to Inters, he probably could have got something out of this race.
Yeah, maybe. But anyway,
wow. What an end
congratulations to James!
Going to be getting some of the fellas in now to have a little chat with them. To see if any of them would like to join.
Do you want me to do that, or are you going to? They might think today's Jacobs.
I can get this man. I'll find him.
I can get James.
Okay, it's not showing me all the others.
Okay. Maybe a little bit of Stars.
Yeah, we'll get Stars and the top 3 in, and we'll have a little chat.
Yeah. To make sure that we don't chat for too long, because they might not show that.
So we'll keep it nice and simple for them.
There's James's invite. Mr. Adam. Probably get Mando in as well.
Yeah, I'll say he's in podium, so.
Yeah.
We'll send an invite to Mr. Stars Orphan while we wait.
Okay.
There's the man himself. Just let me know when your microphone's connected to the stream, James. Have you managed to connect your mic, James?
I think so.
How are you feeling? What a drive! I can imagine. honestly, with the man himself, hot on your heels, the Alfa Romeo, them Inters were doing wonders for him, but you managed to just about hold on to it. And honestly, fantastic drive from you. Do you have anything to say?
I don't think we've got James's audio.
Do we not? Have you included your audio?
Yeah, James's audio is not coming through.
Oh, James, include your audio. Go in the party, and then you should be able to see the box. Oh, you're on the app. I see. Well, basically, guys, he's claimed he's sweating profusely. What a drive, man. That was honestly incredible. I don't know how you managed to keep them wets going, I'll be honest. I did not expect that at all. Ah. Yeah. It was very, very close. Congratulations. Congratulations again. Mando, obviously, Adam did get the best of you on those Inters. Did you, obviously, you decided to stay out on the wets. How come was your decision to do this instead of obviously switching out into the Inters, which obviously helped out towards the last third of the race?
There wasn't much of a gap really, and the track still looked wet, but my tyres were just overheating like mad. And by the time I got to lap 33, I was nearing on 70% on the rears.
Oh, God.
So, yeah.
I'll say it was a discussion we were having for a while. As soon as Adam went on to the Inters, we were saying, what is he doing? And then slowly but surely, everyone else started joining him. The track looked soaked. I'm so surprised that he managed to, get that out of them. It was very, very impressive. But fantastic job getting in the podium. Obviously, your teammate who is also here.
Yeah, on the racing line, it was dry, but as soon as you stepped off that was just it for those tyres. But he's managed to stay on, so I'll give him that.
Any words for your teammate who is also here with us, by the way? Obviously went out quite early, but you have still kept McLaren up there with a very respectable podium.
It was unfortunate for him. Basically, what happened is he tried to avoid my spun car after someone hit me, and Slicks has hit him twice, causing him to crash out.
Incident.
So,
yeah,
Stars
was filling everyone in. Well, if you don't mind, I would like to get a little word from Adam before we move on to talking to our champion. Save the best till last. No offence to everyone else.
Sorry, according to Muddy in the chat, they still need a P1 or P2 plus Florida or FL, whatever that is.
Oh wow! So it's still on
to keep the championship alive.
I think it's done now, though, isn't it?
I thought it was
because Day's DNF'd. Like he's got an 80-point lead with two races to go.
Yeah, I was going to say I don't think it's mathematically possible.
Unless there's double points for the last race, but
Adam. Talk to me. Those Inters. What was the call?
Yeah. I was going in anyway and because the safety car came out, too much water came on the track, and I couldn't get up temp quick enough.
Honestly, the Inters worked you wonders once you started getting going. They started out a bit slow.
Oh yeah.
Definitely started out slow, but oh my god, the pace you were gaining. You were gaining a second.
3 laps after.
Second a lap on James. Ridiculous.
Yeah.
Calm down.
Yeah, it was quite fun.
Yeah, you were honestly blitzing him.
You just needed an extra lap, really, didn't you?
Yeah, I was going to say one more
lap.
Yeah,
if I'd have got past Mando a little quicker.
Yeah, we were saying with how long you fought Mando, it didn't do you any favours, but obviously getting yourself in a very, very respectable P2. Congratulations.
Oh, I'll take it, definitely. Thank you.
And now, the man of the hour, Stars, talk to us. How are you feeling?
To be honest with you, as they say, I'm a bit disappointed that I couldn't finish the race, obviously.
You almost finished a turn.
No, I did 2 turns.
Oh, congrats, bro. We were just saying, you did a little drag race to when you win yourself the driver's champion. 200% of what we expected. Fantastic for you today, bro. Psych.
But, like I say, the whole championship, it's just been really just keeping it consistent. Really just getting the podiums when I needed to, trying to stay out of trouble and stuff. And a bit disappointed that Jake left, to be honest, because I thought it would have been a very interesting championship if he'd stayed. But yeah, I just got that big gap. I went on a bit of a good run, really, and it just keep extending, and and like I say, it's been a really good season. So, yeah.
Well, 2 races to go. Tell me now, are you going to go out there and enjoy yourself, or are you just going to push that lead further?
Sure, I'm just going to go out and enjoy myself. Have
some fun.
You've earned it.
Yeah, it's like I may just start at the back or something like that, and just try.
I'll be honest with you.
Have a bit of fun.
Next race I'm here, I want to see donuts. I want them celebratory donuts.
At least Q1 donuts.
I want to see it.
Yeah.
I want you out first in Q1 and donutting.
Yeah, definitely. I'm gonna try it because it's France. Like, there's a lot of areas to do it.
I was gonna say you've got the time. Enjoy yourself. Congratulations, boys. It's been a fantastic race, and it was entertaining as always.
It was a pleasure to commentate on as well, from my perspective.
I was going to say,
Thanks,
much action.
Jake, for stepping in, mate.
It's alright.
I forced him to.
How much you pay him?
Don't worry, there was no French slurs. If it was him racing, different story.
Completely different story. Can you imagine how shouty it would have been if I was in Stars' position?
Would have seen a lot of where's.
Yeah. You turned up at the right time, Jake.
I did, yeah. I thought I'd be here to see you win it.
But a fantastic end to the, I guess the Drivers' Championship end of the season. Obviously, there's still a lot to race for with these last 2 races in terms of just places in the area. Obviously, there's quite a close gap between 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th, and even 6th. To be fair, I think everyone between Biscuit and Freak has a lot to drive for. So, be interesting to see how these final 2 races play out. But it's been a pleasure, boys.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone, for tuning in today. It's a pleasure as always. Rain in Spain has been fantastic entertainment. It's been a pleasure,
just
everyone.
Say something quickly.
Go on before we go.
I actually think McLaren has actually won the constructors.
Really?
Oh, it's a good job we got both the McLarens in then, isn't it?
Yeah. Fancy that.
How are you feeling about that?
Because looking at the standings, there's 300 and points in front.
I think it depends on some of the others, but
no, we haven't won it yet. You got to think the first and second, so it's like 18 and 25.
I was going to say
2A.
Well, it's actually 26 if you get the fastest.
Yeah. And there's 8 points for the sprint race as well.
Still all to drive for right now between McLaren and Mercedes. It's been a pleasure though, boys. Thank you very much tonight. Great racing from all of you. And we'll be seeing you all next week. Bye.
See you next week.